Hello, everybody. Man, it's been a minute. Welcome to Regeneration Cycle. If you're wondering why you got a bunch of ads instead of an intro, it's because Shae still hasn't done the intro. I mean, it is what it is. Yeah, it's been a minute. So sorry for everyone who is checking on our channel and for 30, probably like 39 to 42 days didn't have any content whatsoever. Yeah, I got sent to training in Germany. I was gone for 36 days. And Sai was watching my little Hellcat, who is in the current process of tearing apart my office space. Um, yeah, so I'm sorry guys. I know we're terrible. The plan was for Sai to stream while I was gone, at least do some of the gameplays and things like that, and still do regens. The reality is, a lot happened in those 5 weeks. Aside from me being gone and Sai looking after my cat. Sai's mother also took a bit of a spill. They had to take her to the ER and all that. She's fine. She is currently recovering from a technically broken back. Um, she fractured a couple of vertebrae. She's got a nice brace to keep her immobile so everything can heal appropriately. But yeah, there's been a lot. There's been a lot that's been going on. So I apologize profusely that we were gone. I apologize for how quiet I have been on Twitter. There was a 6-hour time difference, plus a lot of coursework and just a lot of sightseeing because it's Germany. Like, who's not going to go everywhere they can in Germany? And it was beautiful. While I was there, I got to experience pretty much all the seasons that Germany experiences. We went from incredibly hot days that were, you know, high, like mid to high 70s, low 80s, all the way down to it snowed several days that we were there. What are you doing? Yeah? Apologies. My cat is trying to destroy things. Are you done? Okay. Anyway, but yeah, so it was absolutely gorgeous. I did a ton of painting there. I actually ended up selling a couple of my pieces while I was out there. I found these really awesome wooden hearts that I was able to do really cool paintings on of the local area and the flowers and stuff that were around and things like that. One of them I painted a Volpeltinger on. If you don't know what a Volpeltinger is, I suggest you go look it up. Or stay tuned because I bought a Volpeltinger plush animal, not a taxidermied Volpeltinger, but a plush. And I love him, so I'm probably going to show him off at some point. In fact, I have a lot of things to show off, like your girl finally got herself a chalice. It's beautiful. We love it. And yes, I have had beer out of this already. It's fantastic. I also have a Das Boot and a Stein and a cuckoo clock because Germany. But before we get to all this craziness, I realize first off, I'm slacking here as we do not have any music going. We're just gonna put this on for now. There we go. All right. Ollie says, "What about sangria?" No sangria. No sangria. Never sangria again, Ollie. You ruined it. Done forever. But yeah, I have several things to unbox, which is kind of cool. I also can show off some of the cool stuff from Germany. I'm sure if you guys if you've seen my Twitter recently, then you'll see a lot of the paintings and stuff. But we'll see if we get people joining soon. If the chat wants to see, I can bring stuff up, I realized I should probably turn a light on in here because it's a little dark. Dear me, that is great. Sorry, my Alexa's being a bit. Alright, let's do some unboxings because I've had some stuff for a minute. Plus I got some new stuff while I was gone, and I should probably unbox all of this. But you know, we haven't done a good show in a minute, so I haven't shown off a lot of stuff. Oh my god, why is it so heavy? Here. Ah! Wow, okay, I didn't expect it to be that heavy. There's not a good way to do this, so just bear with me. Oh, and if anyone's wondering where Shae is right now, they hopefully will be able to join before we end the stream. We are going probably pretty short tonight, especially because surprise for those who haven't been paying attention. So sorry, this whole month is a cluster. We have the auction tomorrow. For people who didn't know. Sorry, everybody. We only have two sections that are going. There wasn't as much artist interest this time around. I think it's just a really weird time. But the auction is 4 to 7 and 9 until probably midnight, but whenever we finish. So definitely stop by. Let's go over who's going to be there so you all know. From 4 to 7, it's a small one. We've got myself, Shelby, Luke, and Rini. 9, we've got Rob Willis, Bill and Cat Mouse, Stippling Vaughn, and making his first appearance on our auctions, and I believe this is the first time he's been selling art, we have Elliot Rodriguez, so that's really cool. Definitely make sure you tune in tomorrow. Again, bear with us. I'm sorry, it's been a month. I've been jet setting. I have a lot of stories that I will get into, but I want to do unboxings first because I have been dying to see what all this shit is. Hi, Kat. Are you gonna hang out? Okay, I am gonna need to find a different thing that'll just play a bunch of different songs. Give me 1 second, everybody. And if my members do not join soon, I'm just gonna kick the link out to y'all if anyone wants to come hop on, because talking to myself is weird and not as much fun. But they've had the link for 10 minutes and have not jumped on, so you know, I'm going with they must not care to join, which is funny. Let's see. All right. There we go. Sounds like it's loud to me. If you guys let me know if it's anyway. Okay. Back to this. So, first thing that I have to unbox is Full Tilt. This is beefy and heavy and unexpectedly large. Oh, look at that. A future noir towel. That's clever. I like it. Ooh. So we've got a nice little art print with it. Fantastic. Thank you for the lay flat. This is what I prefer when I'm trying to read graphic novels is that it lays more flat than curves because it's hard to read and I don't want to crack spines. But yeah, the whole book is black and white. And don't ask me any pages because there's no clue, but it's a lot. Look, I like this. I like some of the creative use of black too. I think it's interesting to see them pull it off. We got a hot chick. Find a better picture over quick. Flip the top there. Oh, so there's a chick for Cyborg, the one that that one over there. With the mohawk, the neck tats, it's definitely more size speed. And then we got that cute little girl. Look at her. Looks cute. Yeah, this is neat. This is cool. This is gonna be interesting to check over. There's a lot of really creative use of Zipatone. So exciting. Yay. Full tilt. One of the several things that we're unboxing. If you can hear that, good call. If you can hear that, my cat is running on his wheel. Why? There is light. There is light. Why? Thank you. Why do you not just stay focused? Yeah, my cat is deciding that he wants to run on his wheel, which is nice because he's usually tearing through my whole house. Go run on your wheel some more. No. Oh. Yes. Do you want to say hi to everybody? You want to say hi to people? Look. Hello. Here. Here. Yeah. What? You want kisses? Oh my goodness! Look at how pretty you are. Yeah. What are you trying to go for? What do you see? You don't even know. Look. I have no idea what he's looking at. He's decided that there are things that he must attack. He doesn't know what they are. But they exist, and he must attack them. I did miss having my little guy for 5 weeks. And he did torment the hell out of Cyborg. So if anybody was hoping that Cyborg had to pay, they did. I don't think Cyborg slept pretty much the whole time I was gone. Alright. 15 minutes with nobody showing up for Members Circle. I'm throwing it out there for all y'all. If you want to join, the link is pinned. Feel free. Hang out with me so I'm not alone. Oh, and for people who might have seen it, this little guy. This little dude. That is one of my souvenirs from Germany. Started my second sleeve because I wanted a tattoo. Oh my gosh. Hey! Thank you very much, Crooked Painter. We appreciate you. Thank you so much for the $20. It says, hey, my favorite charity is back on TV. You know, we try, we do. Hopefully Cyborg will wake up soon and be able to join us. I don't know if they're gonna make it or not, but it's good to see you. I missed you. I'm happy. I'm happy that you're hanging out. So thank you, and thank you very much for the support. The $20. As always, you are a gentleman and a scholar, or neither of those things, if that's stop trying to get into everything, Pat. So we have this fucking camera is killing me today. Come on. There you go. Colors not included. This is from Critical Blast. They made mention a while ago about having a coloring book, basically, where they have a bunch of just pages ready for you to color. And pro tip, if you really want to, oh my gosh, look at that fucking bat. That bat is adorable. Here, I'm gonna get closer. Look at that. Oh, it's so cute. Anyway, if you want to be able to really practice coloring, you can scan these in or take a good high-res picture of them, load it up into the coloring app of your choice and color it that way. Or if you're like me and you're terrified that you're gonna fuck it up, you could probably scan and print it out on test paper first so you can see how you do. But yeah, this is really cool. I think this is fun, especially if you want to work on trying to, oh my, hello. If you want to work on trying to get better at coloring and stuff, this is a pretty cool book to get. So thank you. I'm very excited. It's gonna be fun. Beautiful blast. Delivering as always. Alright, let's see what else we got. Whew. Hello, Creators Outlet. Wonderful to see you. I realized I didn't say hi to everybody publicly. Hello, Ollie. Always happy to have you around. Ryden, how you doing? Excuse me. Oh, damn it. Eric Guapo, he says a month. Yeah, yep. Blame Sai if you guys missed us. Tell Sai that you're mad that Sai didn't stream while I was gone. But I did not have the ability to, as I was 6 hours ahead of y'all and in training. And hello to Double Flyer. Wonderful to see you. Thank you very much, Creators Outlet, for the bless yous. Yes. Oh wow. Hey, this has been a minute. Can I just say I'm very happy to see books that have been delayed or that I remember, from forever ago that I remember backing. Suddenly, like they're now coming out and being fulfilled, and it seems like there's a decent amount of them that are doing that over the past couple of months, and it's really nice. So this one is Black Rhapsody. Don't know if you guys remember this book. I got two, so I would have one for Sai, and it looked like one of them I got with Prince. Let's see what the prints are. Alright, so first off, love the attitude. There we go. Very cool. And then, ooh. Oh, okay. Really pretty piece. Really like it. I like the ghost arms and everything that are going on there. Very cool. Very cool. Yeah, so Black Rhapsody. Awesome. That is fulfilled, and Sai, I will bring you yours. Mine. Side pile. Oh, this is. I know who this is from just from seeing that. So this is Sai's absolute. That they purchased and then have sent to my address. Creators Outlet, are we drinking tonight? Shae is not. Shae just came back from Germany. I drink a lot in Germany. Um, and I actually have to help somebody move tomorrow morning, and then I have the auctions in the early evening and for the rest of the day. So I am not drinking. I am I'm attempting to make it through on my own. Yeah, oh, it was great booze. It was fantastic. Really good German beer. Lots of it. Just so good. Hello, Silver. It's great to see ya. All right, so yeah, this is what Sai got, and then had sent to me, and I'm definitely keeping one because I wanted this and I backed it. So, this is Absolute One Stormy Night. This is Jason Bascom's silent comic, which, I mean, his artwork is fantastic and expressive enough. You don't really need, you don't need words, but don't tell him I said that because I'm an editor for him, so it would be nice to have a job. Yeah, and then got one more bucks. Hello, some person. Wonderful to see you. This is German dance music is a nice touch. Thank you. Is not here. Oh my gosh. Come on. Wow. There we go. Sai is currently not here. Might join later if I am streaming long enough for them to join. Not sure. But yeah. And Silver says, I'm alive and actually have birthday tonight. I'm glad. I'm happy that you're alive. We like our guests and our audience to remain alive. That's kind of core goal. But yeah. So I've got this one is I got because I have been listening for 4 years now. I've been listening to Luke on and on and on about this series, how amazing it is, and how I just really got to get into it. You can't believe I've never read it, and I definitely have to read it. And then for a while there, Ink Spots joined that bandwagon of, oh my god, I can't believe you haven't read this. Totally need to read it. Amazing. And then it had a Kickstarter for kind of a collector's edition of. So I jumped on it because I didn't want to disappoint my bro. And if you have no clue what I'm talking about, this would be what I'm talking about. Poison Elves. So, Poison Elves had a Kickstarter campaign, admittedly not my favorite to back on Kickstarter, but for the right thing I will. They basically have a bunch of Drew Hayes' original artworks and things like that, and compiled it and made this really epic hardcover version. And I decided if I was going to read it, I might as well read it in Gucci style. And I have an entire packet of other things that came with it, so give me a minute, we will get into that. Hey, Woodrow says, just got home to be able to jump in soon. I hope so, because I'm by myself. All by myself. The new dye job looks nice, by the way. Are you talking about my hair? It's pretty much the same color that I almost always do. It's just right now, currently faded and German box dye because I needed to dye it while I was in Germany. Oh, look at this. Oh, it's pretty. Oh my god, it's huge. Wow. Okay. This is gorgeous and massive. Very cool. Life is pain. Nice. Nuts, but it's just weird. Nice. Really good, incredible scissors. Weird, classic. Pretty. She could like knock an intruder out with this book. Gante, smell the book. You guys are ridiculous. Oh, ow. Can't confirm the book can hurt. Ooh, I do like the spot glass. Oh, it's pretty. Pretty. So they did spot glass. Look at that. Look at that shine. Oh, it's good. That's good. Love it. Okay. Oh, that's awesome. Wow. This is very cool. I'm sorry, I'm not going to show you guys every single page, but I am going to show you several. Oh. I see why Luke likes this. Definitely think a lot of Luke's style is influenced by Hayes for sure. Wow. Holy hell, this is actually really interesting. I don't want to look at too much of it because I don't want to spoil it for myself. Ooh, that's pretty. Hi, Lee.
Hi. Hello.
Stop streaming us. That page. That's nuts. Oh my god, so pretty. Yeah, this is gonna be fucking badass. And then the box that it came in, that I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna keep it in for now. Keep it protected. Beautiful. And we still have all the goodies to open.
God damn it, be right back.
Alright. Oh, that right there. Hello, Eric. It's wonderful to see you. Some person says, any terrible things happen in the past month? I've got news and stories, but we're gonna get through this last unboxing before we get to that. And I am just going to continue to drink out of my chalice. Because damn it, I've needed a chalice for a long time. I'm moving to Mendratha and getting a tattoo. I don't know what that's a quote from, but okie doke. Eric voices, I hope you're doing well. Thank you, appreciate you. I'm attempting to. Oh,
hello.
Thank you for joining, Woodrow.
Yeah, I just got home. I was supposed to get off early today, but that did not happen.
Yeah, I noticed. Weren't you there super fucking early?
Yeah. Go in early,
had
still
a
get out
really
late.
long day.
Yep. Hours.
That's some bullshit.
I'll take them.
Your job kind of sucks. Just finishing my unboxing of Poison Elves.
Oh, yes. I want to read that so
So-
bad because Luke, same reason. Luke
Yeah,
talked about
that's
it
what
so
I
much,
said.
I want to read it.
He's been saying it for so long, but I was like, I saw the Kickstarter come up, and I was like, well, clearly I'm gonna have to get this, or else I'm never gonna get it.
I didn't know that's where, or at least as far back as I've been able to find it, like the really long exaggerated elf ears like they have.
Yeah.
That like WoW kind of took the design from. Like I've always liked that style of elf. The exaggerated features is always cool.
Well, the more I was going through, like just thumbing through the book, I was like, I see where Luke got some of his early on influence into his art style. I'm like, well, it's definitely still his. Oh, you can see some Drew Hayes in there. You really can. It's fantastic.
Yeah, I was looking up pages, and I noticed that too.
Yeah, like the second you look at it, you go, I see it now. I see it now. So this is cool. The death threat was apparently Drew Hayes' autobiography.
Oh, nice.
So it's all about him writing and why he created the stories that he did and why Poison Elf and all of that. So that's pretty cool.
Hell yeah.
I'm going through this kind of slowly because, it's a lot and it's big. Oh, Leak is back.
This music is making me like freaking.
I know.
It's good. I don't mind it.
Hello.
Good, because I'm not changing it. Hello again, Lee. Alright. Come on. Alright, so now we've got Drew Hayes' Poison Elves notebook, which is, I believe, a bunch of his sketches and stuff for it. It's limited edition. There's only 500 of them, and I got number 50. So that's badass.
It's amazing art too. I like that chick.
Yeah. Oh man, they did some really cool attention to detail stuff, like the edge, the spot glass is like modeled. I love that. That's really good. Oh, and then she's entirely glossy, but the rest of it is not. Like,
Oh, I didn't notice the gloss. That's cool.
They focused on. They did the same on the front. They focused a lot on that. Oh, okay. How are you doing? First page. I know. I was like, oh my.
Sorry, I was going back and trying to pop out the chat.
All right. Let's see what else we got. Oh no, can't show that one.
Sure you can, but do you want
Nope.
to keep your channel?
I do. I'm 2 years from retirement, Leak. Nope, that's covered. We're fine.
That's
Yay.
sick. It reminded me of like Andorians from Star Trek or something. I think that's what the race was called, right? We don't have Cyborg, so
I don't know. Alice, what are you doing to that team?
Yeah, Andorians.
Okay, so I just woke up. Why no side?
Well, if you were paying attention earlier, I know you just.
I just woke up.
I know. I'm still giving you shit because you were the one that was like, "Are you gonna stream? Are you gonna do stream? Are you gonna stream? Are you gonna do stream?"
Well, I took an involuntary old man nap. Okay.
Sai has not been able to sleep since yesterday. Like.
Oh God.
Since they woke up yesterday morning. So they tried very hard to get a nap. Their body had other ideas, and then obviously like an hour before we go to stream, finally their body was like, you can sleep now, and it's like, thanks. So I told Sai to just get their sleep, and if we're still streaming when they get up, then they can join, and if not, then it's more important that they're rested for tomorrow for the auction than it is that they show up for this stream.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
The auction takes so much energy.
and I'm helping somebody move in the morning. Oh, that's what this is. This is really cool. Okay, so you see these little wooden,
Ooh.
right?
A little
Go
dumber.
wider.
Oh.
USB. Oh, nice.
It's a USB, and oh my gosh, they freaking connect the lid with magnets.
Yeah,
Crazy.
that's good shit.
Ah! I'm
Does
just gonna do this all day long. I'm so
Does it have a
happy.
digital copy of the book or something?
I don't remember. I know I think it's bonus material.
Oh. Bonus material that cannot be
So-
shown on the website. Ah.
This is the music of Shae's people. It is. This is the
Mhm.
music of Shae's people. I have stories about what happened in Germany with my people. All right. So this is really funny. This is an advertisement for this campaign. Because it says
Is it just a
Kickstarter
single flyer?
begins
Nice.
July 2023. So this is an advertisement for the campaign that they've fulfilled.
That's funny.
I'm just gonna throw this out there from a marketing standpoint. I feel like this might not be as effective as they were hoping. But also, thank you for including it because now I can at least remember when it was. I also love the QR code. I
Oh,
find that
nice, yeah.
hilarious. And then we've got a Poison Elves bumper sticker type. But wait, there's more.
But wait, there's more.
What is that? What are you? Are you just a weird cutout? So there's this. I don't know what it is. It's double-sided. Oh, bookmark.
Oh.
Oh,
Bookmark. This makes sense.
That's a giant ass fucking bookmark.
Let's try. Okay. It's also a giant ass book, so. No, not to the cat. So we've got a cool little pin.
that's sick.
Very happy with the pin. I see one thing.
Ooh.
I see a blemish. That it's
The claw.
no. Oh. Baba, we talked about this. You cannot stand on all of the stuff in Mommy's lab. Tried to build picture albums today, and it's impossible.
How big is the little bastard now?
What happens when Leaf isn't around for the first part of the show? He's this big.
Oh.
No!
Oh!
Stop it! A shithead.
Cat, man.
Are you done? Are you
mean-
done?
I have a thing for cats. Look at my shirt.
Are you going to choose violence more? Are you done being? Oh, still choosing violence. Stop choosing violence. Look at the camera. Tell them what you did. Yeah, get him. No, not me. He is so wiry.
Just don't pull an Alinity or whatever that chick was who threw the cat over her shoulder.
Look at some person says you can tell Onyx that. Probably. They're both assholes. That wouldn't surprise me.
I just
Don't you meow now?
spent about $600 on my cat this week.
Oh, that doesn't sound good.
Ooh. Yeah, because she's old, she developed hyperthyroidism.
Oh, that's fun.
So, yeah, finally picked up her medication today. And it's been fun for the past few months, feeding her 3 cans a day, and she was still skinny as a rail. Isn't that right, you expensive little shithead?
Cover cards. Oh, this is cool. So these are, I guess, all the different covers.
Oh, and last week I finally broke down and decided to get one of those robo letters.
They're phenomenal, aren't
Yes,
they?
they are.
Oh
This is the
my
best
god,
thing I've ever
so
bought.
much better.
What is it?
Robo cat litter.
The automatic litter boxes.
Oh, we had
They're
them when
worth
they
it.
first were made, and the thing sucked. But they're probably way better now.
Dude, they're fucking worth it now.
The one I got is like
11 years
two.
ago.
The one I got is like $200,
Huh?
Yeah.
and the
I
thing's
think
just
mine
friggin'
was-
amazing.
I think mine was like $450, but it holds a lot. It holds a lot of poop.
Oh, nice. Well, yeah, I kind of needed it because this cat was because of the hyperthyroidism. You know, the whole super advanced digestive system. It's like, hey, this also means we gotta poop and pee a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And I just couldn't keep up with it. I was like, Jesus, cat.
By the way, all of these are soft touch, which is like,
Ooh, nice.
yeah. This is cool. This is really cool to have these in like mini cards. You shush your face. Meow.
Oh, now I know where I've seen. Okay. This is one of the subjects that Luke, I think it was when Luke and Inks used to do a show together.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, now I remember. All right. Caffeine finally kicking in.
This is fantastic. Leek is everyone who just tuned in. He's doing the recap for y'all so you know what the hell's going on because we said all of this before Leek jumped in. And he's the one that's just recapping for you. So you're welcome to everyone. Leek is doing y'all a solid. Yeah, okay, so that's everything from Poison Oak. That is awesome. And a lot.
Excuse me.
A lot of goodies.
Not a tchotchkes.
But see, these are okay. So there's tchotchkes that are like I'm gonna be honest. I'm not gonna do anything with this. I'm really not. Right?
Put it on the wall.
But there's a lot of really cool tchotchkes. Like this fucking print is awesome. Having all the covers of the original run is really cool. This will probably end up on a water bottle because it's about water bottle size. You know, and then I mean this is cool even if there was nothing on it.
Yeah.
But I know that there's stuff on it. Like look at this little skull.
Is it engraved or is it just paint?
No, it's engraved in there.
Okay, yeah, that's what it looks like.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice.
So
That's cool.
yeah,
Mhm.
very very cool. This was a good one to get in on if you caught it. And I'm very very happy with the notebook too. I think this has a lot of really awesome art.
So how is everybody?
Good. Just
Good.
working on D&D stuff.
I got fun stories about Germany. So, one very short story. There's a bar in Germany called Peaches. I find hilarious.
Peaches
And
or
they-
peaches?
Peaches.
Ah.
Or a woman's ass.
Mm.
And at this at this place, they've got theme nights that happen. So they ended up having a theme night. Every Thursday is karaoke night. One of their theme nights was called Black Night. Mhm. It was all rap and other black music. Like, okay.
Like
Can't-
James Brown? Like, look.
You can't say that shit here, but you know, Germany, so whatever.
You think Germany would be the first ones to be like, 9? You can't do that?
No. They're rubber banding the other way and making sure that they embrace all of that, so people don't think they're
That's funny.
still. But the thing that I found hilarious. So I've got 2 stories from Peaches. First night that I went there, because I've gone on this training. This was my 5th time in the course of my career. This is the first time I ever went into Peaches during this training. Peaches has been there this entire time. Every time I've gone on training, it's been there. It's a dive bar and a casino and a pizzeria. A weird place, but that's where everybody goes to hang out, right? So the first night that I'm there, it's karaoke night. I'm hanging out in the back, singing not in a microphone to preserve everybody's earbuds, and watching all of the people in my class be entirely shit-faced, to the point that I'm like, I'm gonna be responsible for making sure people get home okay, because I was too sober. Ended up making friends with these 3 German girls, super sweet girls. They're, finishing out their degrees and then starting their residency in their particular field, which they already don't like, but it's Germany, and they started on this path, and so they're like, we're just kind of stuck in it now. And I was like, I mean, I understand I'm American, but like, maybe don't do something you hate. And they were like, well, it might get better once we're actually in the job. I'm like, probably not, but okay. So I made friends with these 3 girls, and while I was talking to them, one of my classmates, really, really tall dude, brings over this German dude who is so drunk he can't even stand upright and seems to have misplaced his shirt somewhere. Not sure where. Don't know why it came off.
His name
Because
is Otto.
Yeah. It's so hot in the club, yeah.
I do remember him flexing to some of the other guys in my class who were so drunk that they slapped his chest muscles several times, and I was like,
Yeah.
I was like, nothing about this I think would be anything that you guys would be like, yes, let me slap your chest if you were sober. It's just because you're drunk and you're like, fuck it, I can slap a German's chest, that's fine. There's all kinds of dumb shit. So he comes over, and I instantly am like, I feel like I have to mama bear for these younger girls, because this guy is clearly just gone, right? And before he said absolutely nothing to me, he slid his hand onto my lower back without saying a word to me. I went from 85% sober to 115% sober in about 2 seconds, and was like, I'm gonna have to put somebody out. And he stood there for a while with his hand on my lower back, and the whole time my buddy, the tall guy, was like, this is my friend. And I was like, your friend needs to back about 5 steps up. And he goes, you need to calm down. I was like, no, he needs to get his fucking hands off me is what he needs to do. And like, my friend is too drunk to realize that I'm like fixing to
like actually
punch
mad.
someone out. Like, I'm gonna get booted out of fucking Peaches because I'm gonna knock out a German right now. And the guy took a step back. 1 step turned into 4 because, he has no balance. Knocks over a chair, looks at me, and he goes, hey, look at what look at what you do. You did that. Look. And I was like, mm-hmm. And he goes, the chair, you look, why'd you do that? And I went, you should sit in that chair over there. And he was like, okay. And he just went away. He didn't sit in the chair. He just disappeared. Just went off in his little shirtless venture. Yeah, exactly. This is Silver is correct. It was remove hands or remove stumps. Where it was going was not good. Second time I go there, it's now been a week, and it is once again karaoke night. And it was actually fucking hilarious. Somebody put on Forgot About Dre, and I'm hanging out with friends, drinking, very much still sober because it takes a lot to get me drunk now. Yeah, exactly. Some person horrible. But somebody put on Forgot About Dre, and I was dancing and bobbing and rapping, and then I looked over and noticed like 4 people in my class staring at me with their jaw dropped open, and I realized that they know so little about me that they were shocked that I knew Dre and Eminem and could rap it, not realizing that like I grew up with that. Like that was junior high for me, man. Like I was an angsty fucking teenager when that shit came out. Like, and they're all they're either around my age or in their 20s. So the ones in their 20s are like, wow, I can't believe you know this vintage song. I'm like, fuck you, it wasn't vintage when I knew it.
How do you know that vintage, huh?
It was new. It's vintage for you because you're 12.
Yeah.
But yeah, we had a lot of fun. It was Springfest when I was there. So
Rumspringer?
Shae, no.
Just kidding. That's the
Those are Amish. No, so Springfest, which is the spring version of Oktoberfest. Really just giant
My favorite is
carnivals,
Winterfest,
lots of beer.
and then Spring and Summerfest, and then
It's just any fest. All the fests. But it was super fun. We a bunch of the girls went out and got traditional dirndls. And we were all instructed, no matter where you went, or who, like which female German that you dealt with who was helping you find your dirndl, they all said the same thing, and all of them basically said, take the boobs up.
yeah.
It was like everyone. A couple of them helped because they felt you didn't understand. Oh no, it wasn't this, it was this. Reaching in.
Oh, they gave you
up.
They
went in and went up and like pulled the boobs up and then went like this. You're like
the old
like they just went in and lifted for you. It was like, I don't know you like that, but thank you.
It's like Red and Fair
the boobs
stuff.
are on display now. I also had a German lady who took pity on me and my pale skin. So after she was like, so you have to get where the boobs are up, and I was like, and she's like, and then you know this is very white, and she's like touching my chest going, this is very white, and I went, yeah it is. And she goes, you need just a little color, a little bit, so you're not so close to the shirt, so you're and the shirt's fucking stark white, so she's like, you're too close, you need to be tan, so you're not as, I was like okay, I can't. And she goes, what? I was like, okay,
I've two studies, not burnt and burnt.
Like if I go in the sun, then I'll burn. And she goes, yeah. And I was like, and then I peel. And she's like, yeah. And I was like, and then I come back to this. And she goes, no. And I went, yeah.
Yeah.
And she was like, oh. Like she like literally pitied me because I'm so pale and I don't tan. She literally was like, "You poor thing." I was just
Oh,
like,
things have changed.
"It's not that big of a deal, bro. Like, I'm not alone. Lots of us are like this. I don't know why my camera is fucking up.
Spray tan.
Yeah, and I mean she just kind of looks at me. She's like, "Oh, okay." I'm like, well, it won't be as good as it's supposed to be, but I guess it'll do. It's like, fuck, dude, brutal. But yeah, so we went through. There was a giant thrift sale thing that was also at Spring Fest grounds. So we went through there. I got some really interesting finds that I might have to go grab. Oh no, I might have shipped them back to me, so I don't have them. So I got a ball that was like the Russian nesting dolls, except it was the Earth and then like the wildlife and then the sun and the moon.
Oh, that's cool.
So it was really cool, and it was €3, so it was a steal. And then I got a box of smaller boxes that 100% were definitely used to store poison, because they're like small boxes with intricate enamel detail and enamel inside. And I was like, these are poison boxes. These are boxes that like women had, and they were like, "Oh no, it's just for my pills," and then they like crunch it up and put it in your drink, and then you die from like arsenic poisoning or some shit. And it was like, "Oh, I don't know what happened."
Money.
Here is my cocaine.
Hello, Danger Vanessa. Look at her. This girl is poison. Oh, it's amazing. And Silver, yes, all my classmates were newborns, also known as like 22-year-olds. There was a lot of
Oh, vintage, yeah.
yeah. But yeah, so we hung out at Spring Fest. We had some good beer. I dealt with very, 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 very drunk people. I did not make it into the beer tent, mostly because our group started their day in the beer tent and then ended their day at a variety of. We did go to Hofbrauhaus. So if you know what Hofbrauhaus is, it's like one of the biggest breweries in Germany. That also like it's like a restaurant, beer hall,
like sausages and shit.
Yeah, real good. So there was like a reserved section that had a bunch of Germans who were there for Spring Fest, and like we're talking some of these dudes had the most immaculate mustaches I'd ever seen, but they only spoke German, so it was very difficult when I was sitting with them. And I think one of them was trying to be kind of skeevy old man with like the light hitting on whatever comments, but they're supposed to be like, "Oh, but he's old, so it's cute." But it was in German.
Häagen-Dazs.
Yeah, so I couldn't respond. I will say we had some crazy ass shit happen. So we had one guy who, first off, we had a bunch of people that were like snorting caffeine.
You mispronounced cocaine.
No, it was caffeine. And they all thought it was fucking hilarious, and they kept doing it. And I was like, y'all are gonna make your hearts explode. Like, this is not how you should be.
Caffeine's not good to be put right directly into the sinuses, I'm sure.
Yeah, well, they did it numerous times. And then one guy was so fucking drunk, one of the German dudes offered him something in a tin to sniff and like to snort. And the dude just puts his hand out, and we were like, "You don't even know what it is. Why would you do this? Like, you don't know what's..." And so the guy pours some out. It's brown, crumbly, whatever. He snorts it, and then immediately after goes, "What was that?" And we were like, "Why? If you did not ask before, why are you asking now?" Like, the default setting is going to be he needs Narcan because he's been snorting random shit. So it's not like knowing is any better now. So the jackass snorted tobacco because that's a thing that they do.
Oh, yeah.
Fine grain tobacco, and you snort it. And so he snorted it, and then he sneezed for 5 minutes,
Yeah.
and the Germans laughed their fucking asses off at him. And the whole time I was sat there, and I was like, "You're a fucking moron." You know that? I was like, dude, you are also in the military. Why would you take something from fucking someone that you don't even speak the same language as, who's offering you something to snort? You should never do that.
In all fairness, he's lucky it was Germany. If it was America, he'd have gotten fentanyl and died.
Yeah.
No, absolutely. But that's the thing is, I'm like, you're lucky that these guys were like older and not trying to kill the stupid American. They just wanted to laugh at you being a stupid American
Or rob you or whatever, you know.
So, yeah, what he ended
So
up
many things can happen.
what he ended up snorting was true. What basically
actual
true
snuff.
Yeah, true snuff. Actually, our local tobacco shop back in my hometown actually used to still sell that. And I tried it once, and you know, I'm a nicotine addict, so I tried it once. Yeah, it worked. I was like, holy crap, I don't need a cigarette for the rest of the day. Holy crap.
Yeah, it's because it's such a concentrated fucking amount that's going directly into your sinuses.
Yeah, it's not getting
Also,
filtered through anything, any organ.
It's the funniest thing because if you remember, like when anyone would talk about snuff, and it always looked like it almost looked like a Zippo razor or a Zippo lighter. That's like the little square metal box, but then it just has like a little latch that like you slide, and then you pour it out.
Yep.
And you slide it back, and then you just put it in your pocket. Like that's, I shit you not. These guys pulled out this shit, looked like it's from the 1800s, and I was just like, yeah, you should definitely put whatever that is up your nose without speaking the language and knowing what the fuck the guy's giving you. I was like, that's so smart. You're such a smart person. I also had a guy who, bless him, and we've told this story and we have both laughed about it, so I know that he wouldn't mind. There was a guy who is in his very early 20s who is British, who gets messy drunk. Like, when he gets drunk, he's like, I wish it was just that.
Becomes a slobby bobby, eh?
Yeah.
So he likes to scream at people, like in their faces, just
Oh Jesus.
just right.
He becomes Arlie Ermy.
I was waiting for him to get decked out. He did it to so many different people, and he also had this habit of like weirdly not grinding, but kinda almost just like if it was Urkel trying to do a sexy grind on a girl, like that's kind of where it was hitting. He would try that on a couple different girls, and then he'd like stick his tongue out, going like he was gonna lick them, and they would be like ew and walk away, and then he'd like laugh and then go on to the next person. So
Ew.
yeah. So I made him walk outside at one point. He screamed in a dude's face. And this dude, A, was bigger than him, and B, had a friend. So he screams in this dude's face. Dude looks at me, and I went, oh no. You want to fuck with him? Like, I'm out. By all means, kick his ass, because at this point, I want to. And instead, his mate screamed back at the dude that I was kind of babysitting. And then he was like, yeah. And that was it. And I was like, are they friends now? Like, what just happened?
Ooga dooga.
It was so fucking weird. And then I watched him. So I walked away from him because I was like, I'm going to bitch slap him in a second here. I watched him try to put his jacket on upside down for about 5 minutes. Told him twice it was upside down. By the third time, I was like, good Lord, can I just help you put this jacket on? Because he had tried, failed, taken it all the way off, held it upright so it was correct, and then proceeded to put it on upside down again. Like, I don't even know how. Like, you were holding it correctly. How did you flip it upside down again? I don't get it.
Magic.
So, I was like, can I help you put this on? He goes, well, apparently. And I grabbed it and I was like, put your arm through here. And he put the third and he goes, oh. And then puts the other one. He's like, yeah. And then instantly went to go off and twerk. But it wasn't working. It looked like he was going to throw his back out. So this is the level of drunk that this kid is, right? Bless him. Whatever. Plenty of people are looking out for him. And I don't have to kill him. So we ended up, I got a hotel room with one of the girls that I met there. And we ended up deciding that we were going to turn in early. Because they were going to go to a nightclub. And I was like, I don't think that I have the capacity to not kill people right now. So I should probably not be in a nightclub. So we ended up going to sleep, and the tall guy who thinks he's hilarious put in the chat, and he was like, hey Mac, when you go to turn in for the night, the room is 306. Knock real loud. 306 was our room. They were in 308, and he thought he was being funny. So I put in because he did this in the group chat. So then I put in the group chat, fuck you, Eric. Because I was like, you're such an asshole. Like, fuck you for making this joke. And he was like, LOL. And then I forgot to correct it for the people that are too drunk to know that that was a joke and not the right room. Despite the fact that he has a fucking key that has the room number on it. He's too drunk to know that. Right?
Yeah.
So we lay down. I'm about to go to sleep. I start hearing weird sounds in the hallway. And then I hear what sounds like somebody trying to break down the door. So I open the door, and it's this guy. And I was like, hi, we're in this room. You're in the room 2 doors down. And he goes, oh, they said 306. And I was like, yeah, Eric's a dick. I was like, that's not the right room. And he goes, oh, okay. I gotta go get the key then. And I was like, you don't have the key for the room? And he goes, no, I gotta go get it. Okay, bye. And he just like left. And I was like,
alright then.
Okay. He now knows what room. Sure, it'll be fine. So he disappears for about 20 minutes. No idea where he goes, what he does. I do know that at one point he was talking to one of the British girls who was down, and she's been having to like be the big sister that took care of him, and so she wasn't there for that exchange. She was on a video chat with him, and she's checking the group chat and telling him the room is 306. So he comes back to our room. And he tries to get in again, and then he's like, knock on the door, and he goes, I did, and nobody answers. She goes, knock louder, and he goes, I don't want to. He's like, what if they get mad? I'm just gonna sit in the hallway. And I'm like, laying in bed, had just started to fall asleep when I hear him being really loud because he's drunk, and I hear this whole exchange, and so I open the door, and he goes, I'm sorry, they keep telling me it's 306. And I was like, it's not 306, sweetie, it's 308. You're 2 doors down from here. And he was like, but they keep saying. I go, do you have a key? And he goes, yeah, and it doesn't work. And I went, show me how it doesn't work in 308. And he's like, okay. And he takes me over. He puts the key on, instantly turns green. I open the door, and I was like, go find a bed and pass out. And he goes, I'm so sorry, thank you. I was like, it's fine, just go to sleep. So he's in the room. There's 2 other guys that are sharing that room with him that are part of our group, right? I'm like, good, everything's done. My job's over. The door shuts, latches. I hear what sounds like a woman being murdered. It is the highest pitched scream I have heard in my fucking life. And immediately as the door latched. So like, I can't open the door to make sure that, you know, this kid didn't stab himself somehow or something. So I just stand on the outside of the door. I knock on the door, no answer. I just stand there and listen and hear him giggle to himself and then shuffle until he could find what door was the bathroom and shut the door quietly so he could go puke his guts out. I asked him what the fuck happened in the morning and he goes, oh, when I was drunk, it seemed like it'd be really funny. And I was like, well, was it? And he goes, well, now that I'm sober, it's less funny than it was when I was drunk. But when I was drunk, it was hilarious. And then the next day he goes, now that I've got a bit of distance from it, yeah, it was fucking funny. I was like, I hate you so much. Also, after all that happens, I go walking back to my room and I see fucking cards in the middle of the hallway and I was like, what the fuck is this? I go and look, it's his fucking ID. In his attempt to get into our room, not once but twice, he dropped his ID and other cards in the hallway.
Oh, no.
So I had to collect them. I go back to the door, I knock on the door again. There is zero answer. I went to try to slide it under, but the way the door was, you can't slide anything under.
Oh no.
And so I have his ID and I just went, fuck it. And I go back to my room, I text in the group chat, I was like, Max, I have your ID whenever you wake up in the morning. I was like, so don't think you lost it, I have them. I will get them back to you tomorrow. And then the other female, Brit, who was trying to help him get through, she just hearts it. She's like, thanks for taking care of him. I was like, yeah. This is fucking ridiculous. And yeah, Danger Vanessa, it was his military ID. His British military ID is what I found in the hallway. I was like, oh, honey, you need to not drink. So that was Spring Fest. It was crazy, but it was fun. It was a lot of fun. Also, Germany is the land of my people, so I got clothes that actually fit me. It was a miracle. So that means all the clothes that, like the professional clothes that I wear to work, that I'm either, I've lost too much weight for, or that never really fit me right, all of them can go. I can get rid of all of them because I got so many clothes that work in a professional setting there because they just fucking fit. And they're not longs or anything. It's just, here's the size. It's just a normal size. And I put it on, I'm like, oh, I can wear heels in these.
So,
They're amazing pants. But yeah. Oh, I forgot. The one other thing to round out the Spring Fest thing. We were walking down what was essentially like it was like walking down a park in the middle of the night kind of vibe, right? But it had that and it had alley vibes kind of at the same time. Mm-hmm. So the other people in our group were ahead. Me and Abigail, my friend that I roomed with, were straggling a little bit behind and just kind of like looking at everything and taking it all in, and everything was nice. And we're walking and start. And out of nowhere, there's like a group that was passing us. Out of nowhere, one of the guys makes a fucking beeline for me. Just quick as shit. And then he was like, hi, excuse me. And I went, nope. And just kept walking. And he's like, but English? And I went, not tonight, dude. And like, Abigail's like, nope, we're good. And just kept walking. And I was like, in what world, in near pitch black night, do you as a dude that I don't know, holding a lit cigarette, basically run up to a chick and try to strike up a conversation? What makes you think that that's not going to go exactly like it did, or worse? So I don't know what he wanted. But he learned that American women are bitches, so.
he wanted to know. He wanted them digits.
Yeah, it was great. Germany was beautiful. I painted a lot. I realized that I can paint like stuff that isn't necessarily my style, but that has mainstream appeal, I can paint that repetitively and not hate my life, which means I might actually be able to make it as an artist. Danger, Vanessa. You thought you were in the WNBA and you're about to go to Paris for the Olympics. He's wrong.
That's funny.
Every single count, all of it. I'm terrible at basketball. You vibing with this music?
Yeah. Hoping my computer doesn't explode when I open Photoshop. My
Nice goblet.
Yeah, I think it's amazing.
It's my chalice because I haven't had one up to this point, and my name is Chalice. It's chalice. I needed one.
Release.
And I already christened it by drinking a beer out of it in the day room.
Nice.
When I was in Germany. Are we back for more fighting? Are you choosing violence again, or what's happening?
More attack.
I'm waiting for him to try and just eat my face. Oh, I gotta grab something real quick because I gotta show you guys. They had plush Volpeltingers.
What?
Yeah. I will show you. Oh no, I'm gonna be attacked as I pass.
Wait, is that chair The Witcher?
Yes.
Yeah,
That's
it's
dope.
The Witcher.
My chair is just a generic red and black wannabe gaming chair. It's falling apart.
I ended up buying a $300 chair for my new job.
I needed a nice chair, dude. This thing fucking hurts my back.
I'm gonna be paying for this chair for a minute, but I can cross my legs in this chair. It's fantastic. Okay. Volpeltinger. Volpeltinger is a German, theoretically a real character. It's not. It's kind of a mythical creature, right? So there's a bunch of different versions of them. Some of them say it's a beaver with a foxtail with owl wings and antlers and fangs and webbed feet. There's a lot.
A jackalope on crack.
Yes, and it depends on what part of Germany you're in as to what their composition is. They're typically, they taxidermy these things by taking squirrels and foxes and beavers and Frankensteining them with a bunch of other animals, and making them stand upright, usually giving them a walking stick and a long pipe that they smoke out of. But it's kind of like if you did a jackalope and like a
Jackalope
wendigo.
and a platypus wendigo thing.
Like you just like because they're supposed to be like vicious and everything. So here's the funny thing. They had plush animals, not taxidermied animals, but plush animals, and I had to get it because it was so fucking cute. So here is the jackalope. Got a big
Nice.
bushy tail. He's got his little wings, right? He's got his little fangs. His fucking fangs. His antlers. And his little fucked up webbed feet. But yeah, I thought it was hilarious and adorable, and I've never seen a not terrifying looking jackalope, because everything that you see is like the stuff of nightmares. It's like,
Yeah.
I think that every kid taxidermies something like that together. If their trade is like learning how to taxidermy stuff, like that's like their end apprenticeship test or something. But yeah, so I thought he was adorable.
Oh yeah.
Get me a shot. Nice. Danger Vanessa. Yeah. Oh my gosh, I still have to make the fucking streams for tomorrow too. Oh.
It never ends.
Well, and I have no idea. Like, the person I'm supposed to help move has not told me anything about, like, all that they said was, yeah, I'm hoping to move the big stuff Saturday. And I'm like, I'm only available until Tuesday. So if you need help lifting things, we're gonna have to do this, like, early in the morning. I've heard that. We'll see what happens. But I'm betting happens. Yes. Do you want to come here and say hello, or are you going to choose violence?
Stop trying to bite
Yep.
me.
There's your answer immediately.
Why? No.
Gotta get this fucking
Hey.
belt off. It hurts.
Why are you such a brat? Why are you such a brat? Tell them. Tell the people. Tell the people.
It's all in the eyes.
He's laughing in the other room. He's like, haha, you're
No.
not No? You don't have anything to say now? You're hurtful. Girl.
Yeah, it's like, look at me. I am the host now.
Just trying to figure out why he's trapped in a window.
Hey, can you calm down? You know the funny thing? He's learned where is my good boy means that he's being a jerk and needs to calm down. And usually when I ask that, he's like, I'm a good boy. And then he like instantly just chills the fuck out. It only works if he's been an ass for a while though. Like he has to have been an ass for like an hour to 2 to 3 for me to be like, where's my good boy? And he's like, boy, don't be mad at you. Don't do it. Be sweet. I saw those eyes look up at me. He was like,
Pupils get all big.
I could attack this.
Oh! Why are you biting?
Stop it. Okay. Nope. Go away. Nobody likes you. Not true. Everybody likes you. You're adorable. But go the fuck away anyway because.
Hey, what? No! What? Put off my D20!
You little thief. Fucking stole my D20.
Oh no.
My D20.
Good luck getting that back. My cats love my fucking dice.
I mean, let's be real. He'd roll better than me.
They probably. Yeah.
The rigged system, I tell ya. That's a good boy shit. He is, usually. This is moments though. I'm covered in scratches because he had a momentary lapse in judgment about who the fuck he was dealing with.
Do you trim his claws?
Oh yes.
Okay.
100% yes. You fucking kidding me? He got me in the chin right after I got back. He latched onto my face. And he latched onto my arm. He was a dickhead. He's over here cleaning. He's like, I'm such a good boy. I just clean myself and I'm just sweet. And I don't do anything to anyone. Yeah, danger, Vanessa. Of course she trims the murder mitten. Bet your fucking ass I do. They get so the whole time that Onyx was with Cyborg wasn't able to trim their nails because if we're gonna be perfectly honest, Onyx knew that they were likely gonna be able to manipulate Cyborg more than me. Get the fuck down, Onyx. 1 second. Hey.
Here we go.
For me!
Get down.
Knocking everything down. When I had the cat I had now, when he was a kitten, we saved him from this orchard. I used to paint the trees there because in Arizona the sun just destroys trees, so you paint the bark. And we saved these 2 cats, and They used to do that shit. They would chase each other around my house and literally knock everything over. It was the most annoying thing in the world, but I love those cats. Well, one of them's still around, but he's kind of an asshole now. That little guy. Oh, he must be in some real trouble.
No, get the fuck, dude.
Yeah, wow. Okay.
He climbed real high.
Yeah, or into something.
No. Hey, come here. Stop attacking this.
Oh, we also had a cat kill one of our expensive eels, like way back. This is a long time ago when I was a really little kid. My dad bought her stepdad, but I think like it was $300 or something around at the time. It was like this really small eel. He was all super excited about it. And like I think it was 3 or 4 days later, the cat just swooped it out of the tank. It was great.
The cat's like, today I choose murder.
Yeah, no, he was pissed. He was pissed. But he liked that cat too because it was a Siamese. What, Shae? Sorry.
Oh, I'm yelling at the cat.
No.
No.
I was letting him know he's on lockdown.
What did he get onto?
He climbed up onto where all of my cosplay costumes are and decided that there's a lot of lace and ribbon and string that he would love to just fuck up. Wasn't even making biscuits. Was literally attacking them, jumping from one to the other. Stop. Do you need your harness? I will get your harness. We will handle this shit.
Good.
He's swatting his little tail, like looping it up around my leg or my arm and back down. It's like, no. I know what.
All right. Go grab a chip clip, put it on the back of his neck, let him go for about 15 minutes, and he'll be like, I can't move. What's going on?
You be my good boy. You stop being a little asshole. He's driving me nuts today because he's been doing this in every room that I've been in. He's just been like, how many things can I destroy? Like, I don't know what his problem is.
It's his revenge.
Shae, this is a random question about our D&D game. When you being a druid, when you get your shape shifting, did you want like your cybernetic augmentations to be part of your animal transformations too? Yeah, okay. I didn't know if you wanted that or didn't want that. So okay.
Yes, because that makes it awesome.
Yeah, it'd be like a bear with a cybernetic arm or whatever the fuck. Yeah, that's cool.
Nope.
Okay.
No. You let that little tail flick all you want. No.
Onyx is like, vengeance is mine. Payback for being gone for so long.
Yes, sweet boy. Why don't you go run your energy out?
You still alive over there, cat?
Here.
Yes, you are. Okay.
Do it. Do you want to rest? I see it.
I also have to put the cat on a special diet, and 24 cans of this special food for $64 fucking dollars.
Oh, jeez.
Oh my gosh.
Would have been 84, but I put myself on their renewal plan, so it knocked off $20.
Well, that's good at least. Holy shit.
I mean, if you have to do it regularly, you might as well save it.
Yeah, you might as well save the money.
But it's funny because I'm looking at the instructions for the food. The food hasn't arrived yet, so she's still eating her regular stuff. But the instructions for the food is like, oh, gradual mixing of the foods. I'm like, no, this cat will eat anything out of a can. So, but it's also like, oh, only feed 1 can a day, half a can in the morning, then the other half at night. I'm like, looking at him like, no, I'm pretty sure she's going to starve from this. She's kind of already starving now on 3 cans.
I just realized Onyx has been without this for a extended period of time.
Uh-oh. And is that what happened?
I'm trying to see if I give him a healthy pinch of this, if he'll just
Just lay the jar on the ground.
Hit him with the catnip.
Oh, great. There's a mosquito somewhere in my house. I just got bit.
That's no fun.
Oh, I bet it's
Right on the back of the neck, too.
Definitely sniff it all. So this is it's called the Daydreamer mix. It's supposed to help them chill out.
Is it mixed with chamomile?
It has chamomile and sunflower.
Yep, okay.
Let's see, it's sunflower petals, chamomile, and catnip. This little shit knows he's not supposed to go up there, so he keeps jumping up there.
My new job is fun.
Yeah?
I mean, not fun, but, I've been training for the past couple weeks, so I've actually had to go into the office. And the second day I'm there, we ended up going to a brunch because, as it turns out, my boss is going to be leaving soon.
Oh,
Fine.
wow.
Oh, okay. Well, all right, nice to meet you. Goodbye. Anyways,
Right?
and go to this brunch, and it's weird because I'm schmoozing with a full bird now. And I'm like, I feel so out of place. I'm like, I don't, and they're just talking to me casually, and I'm like, all like stiff as a board. Yeah, yes, Colonel. Colonel. No, no, you can call me by my first.
They still put their pants on like we do.
No, but still, the airman in me is just like, I don't want to say anything.
This is why I'm a
wrong.
bad airman, because the airman in me is like, with all due respect, sir, you're a fucking idiot.
Huh.
I'm like, I don't know how I've made it 18 years. I really don't. It's shocking.
So yeah, but soon my
I'm glad that
telework
it's-
my
I'm glad that
telework
it's,
package should be
going.
going through.
Oh, look at you. You're gonna have a telework agreement.
Yep, I'll be working 100%.
You were like my least favorite people. The ones that all have like the nice Gucci telework agreements and don't have to do shit.
Whenever I looked over all the accounts I'm going to be in charge of, I'm like, oh, I may be in over my head now. Oh boy, here we go.
You'll be fine.
Oh. The nerves of new responsibility.
Right?
I mean, it's been fun. It's funny because the building I had to go to for my training is the building that I first started out in NAF, and that was when NAF still had was Rickenbacher's, which is a coffee shop. So, and then they sold it to a private company, bastards. But so it was weird walking in that building. I was like, I remember this place. I head down to the old coffee shop, and I'm like, wow, it's still here, and it looks exactly the same. 14 years later.
Yeah, some things don't change.
Onyx?
But
Little
the coffee shop itself ended up shutting down because of COVID, so it's just been there. And then I guess AFES, they have their own coffee shop chain called White Buffalo, so they went ahead and took it over.
Okay.
What? Since
And
when
it-
does AFES have a coffee shop?
Apparently, it's some newly acquired company that they got. AFES is in charge of it, but it's like a veteran-owned company.
Hmm.
Okay, so really it's just like when they bring in freaking Chipotle and shit.
Yeah,
Okay.
but yeah, it's really good. Every day I've been getting the Reese's Mocha.
Reese's Mocha. Like
Yeah,
peanut butter Reese's?
yeah.
Ooh, dude, that sounds so good.
It is so good. And usually, how I have it made is with an extra shot, because again, I'm a caffeine addict, so I have to have my extra shot. And instead of just regular
shit,
milk, I have
Sorry.
it made with half and half, so it's a little bit thicker.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not much of a coffee drinker, so I'm just like I like the candy shit basically, like the mochas and stuff, the frappuccinos and all the just basically candy.
Same shit I say. I'm like, oh, I'm like a sorority girl. Has to be
Yeah,
like sweet
exactly.
and sugary.
So
I just never really liked coffee. It's always fucked my stomach up. Like made my heart. I can feel my heart going like. So I don't like it. Ugh.
well,
Danger Vanessa, when did you get out? What year? She's not on, so she can't like verbally answer, so you guys can keep talking. 2006. Okay, yeah.
no, I was just waiting for the answer.
Look, if it makes you feel any better, I too got a DD214. I wasn't supposed to, but I did get one.
Okay.
I re-enlisted and MPF fucked up doing my shit.
Oh, okay.
So I got a DD214 because for some reason they were super on top of that shit, which they never are, but they were more on top of getting me a DD214 than they were stopping my pay, which I found hilarious because normally it's the other way around.
Yeah, usually I had to fight tooth and nail to get my TD214.
That most people do. So yeah, I was given one that I wasn't supposed to have. So it was fine. Oh. Trying to make the bumpers for Paradox.
So far, you're going to have to be a little bit more specific with your wording. What?
Son of a bitch, I'm gonna have to re-download this damn template.
Oh my god.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm starting to get a fucking headache. And I think it's because I usually drink soda throughout the day, and I didn't at all today. So
Oh, caffeine
I think
withdrawal.
I'm starting to get a caffeine headache, or whatever they call it, or withdrawal. Whoa.
Hi, Vanessa.
Hey.
Everybody's all quiet. Forgot how to stream on a Friday.
Yeah,
Oh.
I'm trying to get the auction stuff done, and then
Okay,
I'm
that's
probably
why I
ending
came
the
and I
stream.
can leave now. Just
Oh.
making sure the auction. Well, you know I do on my show on Saturday when you have the auction, I do an intermission show.
Oh.
And we're always surprised when we're able to do, because my show usually it's starting to take 3 hours, and I'm like, what are we talking about?
Right.
But we do a tight 2-hour show. We thread the needle on that day. So that's my tomorrow.
Cool. We don't have a ton of people on, but we have 4 people from 4 to 7, and then we have
Okay.
5 people from 9 to midnight.
Okay. Well, that should be good.
Yeah,
Kinda.
I'm kind of happy that it's lower key, just because it's a lot to try and do every time. So
All day, yeah.
Well, remember when she did 4? She would do 4 sessions.
I
Mhm.
remember.
It's
It was
like,
horrible.
psycho, are you getting paid a fee? Excuse me.
No, I wish. I had somebody who was like, "So why don't you charge for this?" And I was like, "Because the point is to get people, to get indie artists money." They're
Yeah.
like, "Yeah, but like, you guys take all of this time and do all this shit." I was like, "I'm not gonna fucking charge people, man."
Yeah.
Like, sometimes people tip us if they, especially if they do like particularly well on the auction. Sometimes people will be like, "Yo, I sent you like a tip for having me on," and like that's cool. But
That's nice.
yeah, I'm like, it's not like you have to do this or you can't be on the show. Like, I'm not going about that.
So which one of you joining the telework gang?
Me.
Leak?
Mhm.
Yeah, I have a telework agreement also for my job. But I have it ad hoc because I don't want to telework. I fought so hard my job to not telework, and then COVID happened, and I was like, damn it.
Like, I don't want to telework. I want to stay.
No,
And then they were
I
like,
basically,
cool, COVID.
well, my basic thing is I didn't want government shit in my apartment.
That's
So
great.
I held on for years, for so long, and then this magical little coronavirus went and just ruined my streak. And the thing is, I was on
It
leave
does
too,
that.
so they had to bother me. They were like, I was like, hello? Hi, I'm your new supervisor, and when you come in on Monday, you need to sign a telework agreement and take this shit. I was like, no. I didn't even have a desk. I didn't even own a desk at that time.
Jeez.
COVID.
I took in between leaving my last job and coming to this one. I took a week and cleared out one of my rooms and turned that into an office.
Yep.
Got
Yep,
my old janky desk set up and got a new window AC unit put in there and everything.
Look at him. He's be all sorts of comfort. Now, as long as you get the good chair, that's what you need.
$300.
You should get the
My chair's amazing.
$5,000 chair Shae got.
It's not that expensive.
She robbed that UK serviceman. She was like, okay, I'm gonna take this Visa card.
I mean, that's called a finder's fee for babysitting your drunk ass.
Robert McMillan. as
I'm gonna
long as
outfit my entire office.
yeah, as long as it doesn't like it has like a what the British refer to as a Christian name. As long as it has a Christian name on the card, you fuck around, you'll be like the Duke of Wellington. What the fuck? What type of credit card is this?
The best.
Vice Count Hitchenbrook. What the fuck?
I am so ready. Oh my gosh. So, I sat down today. Like, I had to finish my DTS voucher stuff, which for people who don't know, that's how we get paid after we get sent TDY, because we are forced to get credit cards.
Yep.
And then forced to use them.
Yep.
And then we have to pay them off, whether the military pays us or not.
Yep.
So, fun, super fun. But I went and filled that shit out so I could get paid. I, filled out all of the allotments and stuff that I should get. So I might actually make a teensy bit of money on this TDY because it's like, we don't get per diem, really.
Oh, that sucks.
I mean, so our meals are paid for in the chow hall. We stay in barracks,
Okay. So that's why they're like, no per diem for you.
Yeah, like that. My per diem was $3.50 a day. for the days that I was there. I had travel days, and on travel days it was like $89.
Yeah, because like,
It was
oh, you're
89
going on a plane. You're going on a plane. Go get yourself some good food.
Yeah, you should eat something.
You should eat something while you're traveling.
But yeah, so it was filling all that shit out kind of sucked. But like after I filled that out, I looked at the extension paperwork and realized that I'm within 2 years and my extension paperwork is already all filled out and waiting. So once
Filled out by whom? Oh, okay, by you. I'm about to say you're a little presumptuous to fill out my paperwork.
No.
How dare you, admin clerk?
I've got everything filled out and waiting. I'm just waiting to see when master results come out. I'm waiting to confirm that I'm not on there. Because if I'm on there, I can sew on master, and it'll only cost me an extra, like, 4 to 6 months of service, which is worth it for the additional retirement. But when I'm not on there,
the retirement, I need you to fall off something. Get diabetes mellitus in service. What else can we get you?
Oh no, here we go, honey. Are you ready? This is what we already have.
Okay.
We already have.
All right. What do
Sleep
you already
apnea.
have? Oh, that's 50% off the bat. Do you have a CPAP?
Yes.
Okay, that's 50%. Go.
Pre-diabetic.
That's not anything. You need to get real diabetes.
I'm on medication for it, like for the rest of most likely for the rest of my life.
Well, did your A1C numbers, were they over 6.5 when they caught it?
I don't remember. I never hit
Make
diabetes.
sure you get a copy of that shit. I've told you before to talk to me.
Like, I have them. I have copies of all my records. I just
like,
don't remember.
At 7 months before you get out, we need to have like a backroom talk.
Okay.
About you submitting your damn claim.
Oh
like,
yeah,
we're claiming everything.
It gets better, Vanessa.
Okay.
I've had a stroke.
Oh damn. Okay.
Yeah. Had a stroke thanks to military service.
Oh.
I have degenerative bone in my lower back.
Okay. So depending on wait, so can you move? You're not like Batman, right? You can move. Like, and I'm talking about what
Michael Keaton Batman.
Yeah, Michael Keaton Batman. You're able to turn, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're walking. That's like depending on how bad your range of motion is, we'll probably max out on 40%. Do your legs tingle?
Like,
do you
not
have,
really.
Not really. Well, that could be a future problem. Okay.
I'm also likely going to have a hysterectomy within the next couple of months.
Okay, we'll get some scarring. How much is a hysterectomy? You'll make me do my job real quick. 38 CFR. I want chapter 4.
This camera is pissing me off. I wish I knew.
Damn, Vanessa, you want to be my VA rep?
I know, right?
No. Email me at dangervanessa123@gmail.com.
No, just send me an email.
I mean, we're not gonna do this on fucking line where it's recorded and people could be like, "Oh, Vanessa."
Yeah.
You know way too much about this fucking job. How in the world did you know all this? Like, well, what had happened was.
Take a walk with me real quick.
I want nova.gov.
Any further trouble from that tailbone injury? Yes, I'm currently going to physical therapy for like the 4th time for it.
Okay, so we're definitely gonna get something. Okay, so you got what? DDD of your lumbar spine. What else do you got?
So likely I'm about to go in for occupational therapy for my wrist. I most likely have carpal tunnel thanks to sitting at a desk all day.
Okay, so we're gonna get neuro. Yeah, make sure you get all this fucking diagnosed.
I have
Yeah,
most of it already is. The
Get
rest
it
of
all.
it will be within the next month or two.
Get it all on paper unless you have deployments to war theater zones, and then we can work with you a bit. So if I was a hysterectomy, where would I would fall under disabilities? It's a gynecological system.
Mhm.
See here. Other gynecological disorders. I'm over here. You got me doing work. This is some bullshit.
I'm not asking.
She
you to
was
do it,
like,
you're
but like,
curious.
but you were like, but you're like, I have sleep apnea. Do you have a CPAP? 50%. You're definitely putting that shit in.
Yeah,
And
I'm
then
really,
you
I'm really
can
interested
always
to
fall
see-
back on a mental due to your service-connected
Oh.
disabilities.
I have ADHD and anxiety and depression because of the untreated ADHD for such a prolonged period of time, which is also likely where the stroke happened. Yeah.
Yeah.
Being in a high stress environment with periods of peak heightened anxiety can cause a stroke. And I had a silent stroke in my parietal lobe. I have 2 lesions on my brain.
Ooh. Oh, you're gonna be a fun one.
Yep, I can't wait. I
You're gonna be-
cannot wait.
You're definitely putting in a fucking claim. Fuck retirement.
I'm also going back. I'm going back for a brain scan.
Yeah,
in
go
the next
definitely
couple
go
of
back for. I mean, fuck the claim. Make sure you're little. You may. Who said go on keto? Oh, some person. I was like, depending. Well, as long as your brain is healthy, eat them carbs. But if your brain is like, you may want to
No.
think about ketones in your diet.
As much as I appreciate that, I'm on Trulicity and
Well, you can get them in
currently-
pills now. You don't have to do like the whole diet.
so the problem that I have is I already have a difficult time getting enough calories in the day, and I currently
Oh, that's right. You're a big bitch. I forget.
yeah, I'm currently hypotensive. So
Yeah.
like we just went through when I was at neurology, they were doing a test because they were asking, so I had neuropathy for a brief moment there, but it seems to have reversed itself. Which is good for me physically, is bad for me VA claim wise, but whatever. But now that the neuropathy is gone, he was like, well, do you get dizzy at all? And I was like, yeah, if I go from bending down, like whether I bend at the knees, bend over at the waist, doesn't matter. If I bend down and stand up, my vision will start to go black. And so he went through and they did where they check your resting heart rate when you're laying down, and then they have you stand up and they check your heart rate every minute for 10 minutes following that. And I'm hypotensive because because of Trulicity, I am essentially dehydrated. So he's like, you either need to have more salt in your diet or you need to drink more electrolytes in order for us to keep enough fluid pressure in your veins so you don't get hypotensive and lightheaded and nearly black out. I was like, oh, cool. So that's a new thing that's in my record as of like 3 days ago.
Oh, nice.
Drink Brondo. It has electrolytes.
What?
Oh man.
Drink Brondo. It has electrolytes. Oh, you've never seen that movie?
No.
You need to watch Idiocracy. It's great.
Oh, okay. No, I have not seen that one. I saw 2 French movies last weekend, and I blamed Bancroft. Not that he had anything to do with it, but he's the one.
No, but it's always good to blame Bancroft.
Yeah, that's my
safe
go-to.
bet.
Sometimes you just have to go blame Bancroft.
Yeah.
So one of them was it was a movie about Louis. What number was he? Louis the 15th, and his last concubine, mistress, whatever her
Anne
official
Boleyn?
title was. No, it was wrong country, bro. It said
I don't care.
Adeline. Of course you don't, because you're a dirty American, and I love that.
Exactly.
All right, but it was Johnny Depp was the king, and the whole movie's in French. And I'm like,
Oh.
okay, Johnny Depp, go ahead and do it.
Nice. I like Johnny Depp.
Yeah, a lot of people like Johnny. I liked him in that movie. I was like, man, I just watched a whole movie with him speaking nothing but French. I'm like, all right. And they had like a little, because it was a movie that was done for Cannes. They had like a little interview at the end, and he was like, it was all about the challenge and blah blah blah, and like how he got into the character.
It was
Sounds like
all about the challenge.
It was the challenge. But chocolate. What movie was that?
Oh, chocolate.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It sounds like a porno. I'm scared.
It's not a porno.
Okay.
It's another.
I mean, I can't deal with that right now.
Yeah, it's not a porno.
Okay, not
Uh,
porno.
No, I used to work at Hollywood Video. It
Oh,
wasn't. It wasn't in the same area as Lord of the G-String, so you're good.
Good. Good.
It was on. Well, no, I was gonna say it was on the new release wall, but so was Lord of the G-String for a while. So actually,
Well, I mean, what? The pornos have new releases too, so.
they do. I just didn't expect to find like when I was
So
walking around.
Lord of the G-String, was it like Lord of the Rings? Is
yeah,
that what
it was
Yeah.
a Lord of the Rings spoof.
Oh, that was part of the. I think that was part of when Skinamax knockoff films.
So the problem with it is it was actually really well done for a porno. I was like, I have to see this out of just morbid curiosity, and so I ended up watching it. And I was like, why do they have such a fucking good budget? Like, this is bullshit, man. Like, what the
Like,
hell
no
is
quality.
happening? They had no business having a budget this well.
Kind of like when they came out with that Pirates porno movie. It was like the most expensive porno movie that was ever made
Oh gosh.
because they actually put a shitload of production behind it. Went out on rented out real fucking pirate style ships and all that stuff.
Could you imagine hiring people for that? Not like the sex workers, but like costume people. Like, yeah, we're about to do this film. It's gonna be it's a parody. They're like, okay, and we really need your skills. You're very good at costuming. Okay,
Oh,
what is
and
it?
it must be stain resistant. Wait, what?
Like, we need this to rip a certain way, like how, like across the chest. Just rip it.
You're like, that's really specific. Why does it need to rip that way? And you're like, don't ask questions.
It's like,
Don't ask questions. Just do it.
but like, I thought this was a real job. We paying real money. I'm like, ooh.
Well, you know what? Okay, this is one thing that somebody asked me while I was TDY that I thought was hilarious. I don't know how they got on the topic, but they were getting on the topic of like what people would find acceptable ways to earn money that are like somewhat questionable. And so one of them was like, okay, Shae, let's say that Alex goes off and sells feet pics. And I was
Okay.
like, all right. And he's
They
like,
have a thing. It's called like Feet Finder or something like that.
yeah. And they were like, now, you know people are using this for that purpose. And I was like, right? And
Yeah,
it's like,
Spake Pig. Yeah. Yeah.
and they were like, so like, you being in a relationship with them, how do you feel about it? And I was like, bitch, if you need people to pay you for your damn feet, do it. Are you kidding me? Like, hold up. They can't they're not actually sleeping with you. and it's your feet. I don't care. It's like, yeah. If you can make hundreds or thousands of dollars off of like stepping on an egg carton and filming it, like, bitch, you gotta be doing that shit.
Smashing watermelons with your fries. Yeah.
Like, why are we not making this money?
It's like, get
I
all
would have
Peggy,
some bubble wrap.
get all Peggy Hill with that shit.
Oh, I would have to do the audio over like with music that you're playing in the background because I would be laughing each and every time I did one of those things. What are you doing? I'm stepping in Play-Doh. Stepping in slime. Stepping
in slime is dangerous. Make sure that you are supported because you will fall.
Well,
Only feet, yes, Silver. I've told Sai so many times. I was like, babe, if you can get people to pay you for your feet, fucking do it. Like, I am there for it. I support you.
I support you and the green you will be bringing in.
I'm stepping on some grass. Oh,
Dude, if they'll pay for it, yeah, go for it, man. And then, of course, that leads to, okay, so if you're okay with that, what if it were tips? What if it were this or that? And I was like, honestly, I am not the one to tell you that you can't, like, I'm sorry, I'm dating you, and you're not able to do these things because I'm dating you. I was like, that it's your body. Now, if you prioritize that shit over us, or we start getting, like, fucking weirdos hanging out at the house, I might have some shit to say about it. Like, hey, maybe we stop doing this because, crazies know where we live. Like,
yeah, you
like
can't
that.
have crazies knowing where you live.
Right. Like,
No.
there's enough crazies that know where I live. I don't need more. I'm good. I'm at capacity with that shit.
No, I'm in a state
Hey,
that
Bill.
has concealed carry is legal for everyone. Well, without
Yeah.
any sort of permit, you just conceal carry. They just passed that law. I was like, oh, for real?
Wait, I need to, don't say it, but I need to know where this is.
Oh, Idaho.
Oh, okay. Might
The
need to
entire
go
state.
Look at retiring in Idaho.
I mean, housing prices are crazy, but I think they're kind of crazy everywhere.
Yeah.
There's nowhere
Yeah.
where they're good.
Yeah.
Hello, Bill Mouse. Wonderful to see you. Oh my goodness, it's a wild Maromi.
Oh snaps, Moromi. I'm not here, Moromi. You
That's
know,
not-
I only stream once a week. I
This
don't
is
know what's
Danger
happening.
Rebecca. This is her
Yeah.
cousin.
This is
Not Danger Vanessa.
no. This
This is
is
Safety Rebecca.
this is
Safety
this is Caution Jean.
Oh my god. Oh, that's funny.
I mean, I know Vaughn was in the chat earlier. I don't know what he's doing.
Oh, Vaughn, I didn't see you. Hi, Stippling Vaughn.
So I only have 2 hours next week to try to kill him and with laughter. So I'm gonna have to. But the things that make him laugh are just like regular stuff I say, and he starts dying.
Hi, Jim.
She said to
Man,
tweet
y'all
out.
make it hard to
Oh, no.
understand.
But yeah, this world is freaking weird.
Agreed. Agreed.
So is Bill on the auction?
Yep. So, the 4 to 7 slot is me, Luke, Shelby, and Rini.
Okay.
The 9 to likely midnight slot is Rob Willis, Cat Mouse, Elliot Rodriguez, Bill Mouse, and Stippling Bond. I
Nice.
think I spelled Rodriguez wrong. I did. Why did I
Nice.
do
So
this?
so Stippling Bond better not be hating on my 2-hour show. Because he has places he has a place to be. Like I gotta
Yeah.
go.
He does.
You're taking too long, Vanessa.
But yeah, it'll be
So
good.
so is this music did you upload this music or is this in StreamYards?
I'm playing off of Epidemic Sound.
Oh, okay.
So.
Because YouTube be a bunch of communists and be like, oh no. You
Yeah,
you just play Drake.
How
We're
dare
taking
you.
all the money for this stream.
I mean, to be fair, we had to fight Kesha's lawyers like every time we did a dirty free for all, and they would never, like, they would always copyright claim us for using 2 to 3 seconds at a time of Kesha's song. So they would always ping us, saying that it was copyright infringement or whatever. And then when we would debate it with them, they would just go calm silent and then disappear, and then it would all revert. But the shit thing is when they do that, it stops the monetization of your funds for the whole time that you're under dispute, and so like you don't end up making any money.
Yeah, it's rough. That's one of the reasons why like I don't care.
Bill Mouse says this is why Seinfeld would hug Kesha on the red carpet. It was karma.
There it is.
Oh shit! I have to update the intro.
Oh look, gotta update the intro.
Fuck.
Oh no.
This is what happens when I'm gone. Like I leave and get used to other things, and then all of a sudden it's like, hey, you have to do your job. Remember. At least I remember.
Well, technically,
now,
this is your side hustle.
Yeah, but this is one of the side hustles that I'm looking to make into a career afterwards. So.
Well, right now it's your side hustle.
Right now it is very much a side hustle because I do not have the ability to give the dedicated time it needs to make this an actual
no
hustle.
Because your main hustle would be mad at you. Like, what do you mean?
Would be.
You know what? I don't know. We're talking YouTube like it's fascinating. I know the chat's probably like, this is boring as hell, Vanessa. What are you doing?
There's
but
34 people watching, so if they're bored, they can.
And I'm
they
like,
they're
watch. Like, I don't know. I'm so bored. No, that's one thing. Just as an outsider looking at like the current state of the United States military with like social media, it's like, oh yeah, there's a ban, you know, or you're supposed to behave in a sort of kind of, you know, a certain way. But then there's all these military content creators that are just out here, out there, just in the atmosphere, doing their little TikToks and in uniform and whatever. I'm like,
well, and the thing that makes me laugh is TikTok had a service member ban across the board because of it being a Chinese company that takes way too much data from their users, and yet I'm still seeing a shit ton of military on TikTok. And I was like, how the fuck are you not getting busted for this? Like, you're wearing your name tape.
Well, first, you know, you would have to have a golden snitch. Like, I know I have one. Shae, I don't know if you have a golden snitch. The one that, like, clips your shows and tells other people and, like, tells on you and stuff. I know I have one. I don't know who it is. I don't really care. I also like saying golden snitch. So
I don't have one. I have many.
Oh, you have many golden snitches. Okay.
My career is a clusterfuck of this is not how this is supposed to happen. But this, the YouTube channel, I have disclosed to my commanders.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So they know about it. They know it exists. They just don't give a shit. And they're like, well, do you say anything about, like, anything negative about the military? And I was like, no. And they go, are you in uniform? And I go, no. And they go, cool.
They're like, peace, we're good.
They're like,
Well, what do you-
unless you start like inciting violence or shit like that, like we don't, you know.
You're like, well, at least your command's like, well, free speech is still a thing. So
The
as long
thing
as-
that's really funny is they also know I'm an artist, and while I'm not allowed to promote like my channel, I have my cards that sit on my desk, and when somebody asks about my channel, I'll like drop one on the floor, and I was like, oh, can you pick that up for me? And they're like, oh yeah, and I was like, oh, actually I have a bunch of them, so I don't need that. If you can just chuck it. And they're like, oh, okay, and then they'll slide it in their pocket. I'm like, I didn't give it to you.
Huzzah!
Or you know, hey, these are sitting on my desk, that they're up for grabs, so if somebody takes it, I didn't hand it to you, so you can't say that I am actively promoting my channel. But my command knows that I do art, and so while I can't actively promote that I do art, they leverage the fact that I do art all the time.
Oh, they're like, we need this done. Somebody's leaving.
They're like, hey, so I know that you like do merch and stuff like that. Would you be willing to? And like, I've done the current command has pissed me off so fucking annoying. I've sat and made like new patches. I went through like all this stuff to try and get the iconography and everything changed, make the argument with the Heritage Society, all this kind of stuff. I made a bunch of merch. Then my commander that I had done it for left, let the new commander know that it was in the works. The new commander redid all of it, basically, like asked for it to be done again, and people were like, are you gonna submit your thing again? And I was like, no. They were like, but you worked so hard on it. And I was like, yeah, and if they're looking for fucking submissions again, I'm not submitting it again. Like, cool, I did all this work, you guys have decided you don't want it, so I'm done.
Yeah.
I'm not wasting any more time on it. But they went through all of that crap. They'll be like, hey, can you design like a t-shirt for us? Can you design like this banner or whatever? Or like, hey, can I pay you to paint this thing real quick? And I'm just like, I don't know, can you? I feel like
I'm like, is that allowed? I had that
Getting
ethics
into-
class.
questionable territory here.
So the squadron that I just left, they put up a new we gotta create a new mascot or a new patch or whatnot, and they came out with a bunch of cool. One of the cool ones, I was like, oh, nobody's done that yet. The chupacabra. Like, oh yeah, let's do the chupacabra. And we were campaigning for that. We got beat out by a fucking phoenix. And it's like,
Wait.
the phoenix hasn't been done before. I'm like, yeah, it has. Yes, it fucking has. You assholes.
70th ISR wing. Currently.
Yeah.
Phoenixes rise from the ashes, and their fucking call is caca.
Caca?
Oh my god.
That was the
response, Wooly Woo? Because that's
That
what
was
I
They'll
do
be
in my
like,
office.
70th ISRW, and you hear them go, or they go Phoenixes, and you hear them go, caca. And I'm like, what the fuck is that shit? That is not a Phoenix.
See, that's the thing. They're like, a phoenix rises from the ashes. That was the tagline for it.
Yeah.
I'm like,
And again,
Literally. Tell your unit to look up the 70th ISR wing.
There it is.
Because it's exactly that.
No, it's not my problem anymore. I'm not part of that fucking squadron anymore.
I just think it's funny.
Yeah.
I'll let them get in trouble for that shit.
Yeah.
They won't get in trouble for it. Nobody cares.
Yeah.
But
All of that, the problem is all of that shit has no bearing on the Heritage Society, because the Heritage Society refuses to update anybody's insignias at all.
Mhm.
So even if you're like, well, like for us, we used to be the Night Stalkers, and then somebody pointed out that sounded super sketch.
Dear Night Stalkers.
And I
We're
was
the
like,
Night Stalkers.
That
sounds
somebody,
like a Capcom video game to me.
See, to me, it sounds like somebody, like
Sounds
a peeping
Who should be in a
Tom.
plane.
Like it's not. It doesn't. It's not.
Or a
it
vampire.
shouldn't happen. But what ended up happening is we changed from that and we changed to the wolves. And so we tried to get the Heritage Society, and they're like, "Well, we'll change the name to the Wolves because that's not a huge deal." And we're like, "Okay." And so for our new patch, and they go, "Oh, no,
Oh,
we won't change the patch."
You're like patches. You don't get to change no patches.
It was very sad. So they didn't give a shit, and they don't for anyone. Like everyone who's tried, the Heritage Society comes back and is like, "No."
Sounds like my
It's
type
like-
of people.
Yeah. Douchebag? Yeah, a little bit.
Secured the fun. No fun for you.
Yeah. Oh no, we're not allowed to have.
Actually, you know what? I am still in contact with people from my old squadron, so I am going to bring that up. Like, hey, you remember that whole Phoenix thing? There's a whole other squadron that has that.
It's a wing. It's not a squadron. It's a
Or-
fucking wing.
Yeah.
Little bird wings flapping away. Chicken caw caw woolly woo. This is why I don't stream all the time. Like, you just become
Yeah.
delirious? Yes.
I do
Just
too,
run.
though. I'm just tired, man. Like I'm trying to get everything set up for tomorrow, and then I'm probably ending the stream.
Jason's asking questions about the identities of people. I don't think we care enough about you, Jason, to let you know who we are.
Who is the person in the top right? Seriously, Jason?
Yeah, seriously, Jason?
Jason, that's Woodrow.
You can't blame him. He's blind.
I can blame
He's not
him.
deaf.
Well, Woodrow also hasn't said anything in a minute.
Oh,
that
well,
might
I
be
mean,
Woodrow's fault.
I barely ever say anything. I tell them that,
Well,
and they're
start
like, "Hey,
saying things.
still come on." I'm like, "But I don't have anything to say." "Oh, but still come on." Okay.
Yeah, come on anyway, dude. Because otherwise, Woodrow, before you came on, it was just me. I'm
I
alone.
mean, it's still kind of just you. No, I'm just kidding.
Woodrow
I just
hasn't
don't-
said
I
a
don't-
word.
Yeah, I don't even say anything.
He said words.
He said a few words.
I have the best words.
He said at least a word.
No, I'm just.
No,
running down
he
from
definitely didn't at least 9.
You said the 70th ISR, right?
70th ISR wing, yeah. Dude, this is fucking nuts. I'm looking at what there is for me to pull like art from for the intro tomorrow. Elliot has posted stuff. Rini has posted stuff. Vaughn posted a video, a short. So I'm gonna have to like pause this at some point
Mm.
and take a screenshot of it. But like, good fuck, I have nothing to add to this. This is very annoying.
Mister, do you have your magical fingers? Jason said he posted stuff.
Jason,
I don't know.
You didn't tell me that you wanted to be in the auction. Are you in the auction now? Which is fine. There's room. I'm just.
Yeah, Jason. Don't pressure her. Her
Well,
cat
hey,
murder mittens weren't clipped. She had to clip some murder mittens.
He did try to kill me.
Yeah.
Don't
He's
take
a good
Jason
boy.
seriously. He's always wishy-washy about the auctions.
He is a good boy. I love him. I did though once he walked out of the room with me, I did shut the door mostly. See, we said good boy, and now he pushed the door open and he's come in. So now it's about to be hell on earth again.
Door flies open.
Son of a
You
bitch.
said good boy.
Yeah.
He's like,
That's
that's
what you-
me.
That's what you get for streaming without headphones. Cat be like, good boy? What?
Oh, I have headphones,
Oh, he
but
just
I'm
has.
the one that said good boy.
Oh, okay. Then it's your fault.
Therefore, he knows. Yeah.
You should have said good girl, and she'll be like,
Oh,
not
see,
me.
there you go. He's not in the
Not
arch.
me.
Well, so then you're not helping me at all, Jason. Are we being
What?
sweet now? Have we decided that it's getting late and oh, okay. Is it getting late in bedtime and now we're not going to be an asshole?
Oh, he's in the hold me. Hold me.
Hold
Mommy.
me until I need to go poop and get the zoomies again.
Hold
Oh.
me till the lights turn off and I become a nocturnal animal.
Turn off the lights, I disappear into the shadows.
Wait, what is a hand chicken? Is that a sandwich?
Uh.
Can't even afford a hand chicken.
I think he's trying to talk
Hand
about
turkey?
He means a hand
Hand
turkey.
turkeys.
Oh, okay.
But now I want a chicken sandwich, so thanks.
I'm
Thanks for that. No,
offended.
just kidding.
Yeah, thanks.
Well, I need to make a sandwich sometime before my show.
Yay,
Sandwich Saturday is happening.
Sandwiches.
no, you
Yes.
Ooh. Maybe
Everyone, come make me a sandwich.
yeah, we'll go make a chicken sandwich. I got panko and some thighs down there, so I'll just bread some thighs and deep fry them.
There
Cool.
it is.
bro.
I've got brioche buns. Yes.
I want
What
a
are you
sandwich,
doing?
but I don't have bread or things to make a sandwich with.
Hopes and dreams.
Hopes and dreams.
Make a Peter Pan sandwich.
That's like some poor people sandwich. I have a hopes and dreams sandwich.
Let's see.
Well,
man.
this is going to be hilarious. There's going to be out of the 9 people that are doing art, there's only going to be art shown in the intro from 4 of them because I'm literally going to have to put all 4 of Elliot's stuff that he posted, both of Reenie's stuff that she posted, the 3 things that I've got, and the 1 screen grab I could get of Vaughn's in order for me to have enough for this fucking intro.
How long is the intro?
It's because the intro cycles through at one part. It
All
cycles
the
through
artists.
10 different pictures. So normally
Oh.
I take it from 10 different people who are in the auction, but that's not possible because nobody's tweeted out dick about this. So this is gonna be a rough auction, I think.
Chimichangas, those are technically sandwiches, aren't they?
Are there 2 pieces of carbs?
It's one big carb wrapped around
Then
the.
it's
yeah,
a wrap,
I
not
would-
a sandwich.
Yeah, I would need a because we.
It's a Mexican sandwich.
No,
That's a
no,
torta.
wrap.
Gordita.
Gorditas.
Because then, see, that opens Pandora's box, and I'm already fighting very hard about hot dogs.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Hot dogs are
Bread's
not
nice, but
sandwiches.
no.
Hot dogs are sandwiches.
And then they'll be like, people will be like, well, if hot dog's a sandwich, that means taco is a sandwich. I'm like, well, we're not. This is not that serious, guys. This is some shit we do for fun. Like, there's no cash prizes for this. Okay, you said Reedy posted. Where the hell did Reedy? Unless it's like, I hate Twitter.
Hashtag RVUAA.
Oh, okay, I have to
She
do
just
that.
posted.
There it is. Let's see here. Oh, there it is. Okay. Oh, this one has a kitty on his head. So sweet. That kitty must have also been a good boy.
A very good boy.
Yep, and I don't know what the heck this dude is doing. Looks like he's exploding, dying.
What?
Reenie's art that she posted.
Oh.
Share that.
I
Uh,
have
uh, 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 uh,
I
uh.
have the Twitters up.
Then Elliot has this from them odd and stuff boys. And then we have an Isom. And then we have a godlike. And I don't know what the hell this last one is.
Oh, that's Tetsuo from Akira.
Huh?
You ever see the anime Akira?
Yes.
Tetsuo, when he's getting all mutated and shit towards the end.
Oh, you're talking about Rini's?
Yeah.
I should show the chat. The chat's like, what in the hell?
Yeah, I
Just
was
forget-
looking for
I'm
him
like,
on-
panel, you're just forgetting about us? Like, yes, I am forgetting about all of you.
It's fine.
When
They're
you-
used to it.
Well, when you get a moment, please, ma'am, would you share my screen? There it
Oh.
is. Let me go. Enhance.
Enhance.
Oh, I have to enhance like this.
Oh, nice.
Open image, a new tab. Oh dang, I enhanced a lot.
Dang.
All right.
Yeah, that's Tetsuo.
Yeah.
Poor bastard. Consumed by his own power.
He's consumed by diabetes. That's what he's consumed by. Look at that. At least you could like see one little eye. And then she has this good boy. It's a good boy. Cat's gonna be like,
Sabretooth. Yeah, that's dope.
here's her main character. Is this the main character?
I think
so.
From Fiendish?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because she gives the younger male more like roundy cheekies. Like little 12-year-old boy cheeks.
Mhm.
That's some white out situation. Enhance.
There we go.
If she's a little bit
Oh.
white out. And look, her other name, because Reedy's not her name. She has a whole nother name. Oh. She was like, no, that's my Chinese name.
Mhm.
Like, so I don't even know you. No, yeah, so that's dope. Let's see what else. And then, what did Stippling want do? He did a whole Vigi. Oh, so he's doing King Cryptid.
Yeah.
Look at him put all those dots.
That's so much hatching. Or stippling, whatever.
That
the
just
dots
looks
are.
Yeah.
amazing. Ooh, speaking of,
It's stippling, hence the name.
Mr. Samedi is going to be doing a sketch card for me.
Oh, nice. Of what?
Oh, shit, yeah.
Of the Neon Revenant.
Hmm.
Yeah, nice colored one, too.
Oh. So that's good. Is this his the only one? Oh, Ghost.
Yeah. That's the only one that he's got showing so far.
Okay. And then Elliot. Like I said, the odd and stuff boys, them Boston boys, has their stuff. It's actually nice. Especially if they're both 11 by 17. That's like a big piece. And then Isom, which is we're living in a weird timeline in independent comics / Comicsgate. Stuff is weird. And then Godlike. Actually, I think this would probably look dope colored.
Yeah, it would.
And then Who the hell? Okay.
That is very D&D Dragonlance.
Yeah. I'll have like these little symbols. And who is this? Who are these people?
And
I don't
hence.
enhance. Okay.
And Biggin.
In Biggin. I'm not familiar with this project.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with that at all. Looks cool.
Yeah.
Looks badass, but I'm not familiar with it.
And it's from 2022. So I'm not familiar with this project. So yeah, so that's all the pictures you have going?
I was going to say, that's not the Embrace. I know that.
No. Obviously, we have a guy in a mech uniform. Kind of looks like a kitty cat. Everything's looking like cats now. Shae, it's all your fault.
I'm sorry.
If War Machine was a Nico.
Yes. And then that's some nice hatching up in.
Wait, no. Better yet, if War Machine was in SWAT Cats.
SWAT Cats. I vaguely remember that show.
That show was badass. But no, Hanna-Barbera had to be a bunch of douchebags at the time. It's too violent. We need to cancel this show. How's that? Okay, sure.
Mm-hmm. Oh, look. Ask and you shall receive.
Ooh, Dengar.
Yeah. And I'll also enhance.
And Biggin.
And Biggin.
Oh.
He put in another one.
Wait, when did he do that? Just now?
It was 2 minutes ago. So yes, just
Listen
now.
here, people. You're killing me.
You gotta get this star. I understand she's been out of the country, stealing UK members' military IDs.
Yep. That's what I do. How I handle life. Cool. That can replace.
All right, so
That can replace one of.
let's see. Put another one. Another one. Okay. He said, "I just posted 2 images. You lie, sir. Let's go. That one. Okay. Okay. So he did. So again, enhance. Zoom in, enhance. So this is the one he did in the video.
Snagged that off your video.
Look, do you hear the hate and discontent in that voice? I already got it off the video.
Well, it's what I had.
She was like, I had to do what I had to do.
Decisions had to be made.
We delegated that out already. We already got a contractor to do that.
Yes. Precisely.
We had a short turnaround, so we did what we had to do. Maybe we should guilt the rest of your artists to like, go post shit. What are you putting out?
Oh, they don't. Because I tell them every single time,
they love you a long time.
If you don't promote your shit, then your audience isn't going to show up to buy your stuff, and you're not going to sell well. And they're like, oh, yeah, you're right. I'll promote it, and then they never do. And I'm like, okay, well, I get that.
That's like a thing with a lot of creatives, though. Like,
yeah, and as a creative, I'm getting tired of them doing that, and then I also have not promoted any of the shit that I'm selling. So,
I mean, that's shamelessly why I'm here. I'm like, this bitch is doing this auction tomorrow, right? Or am I not gonna have a needle hole to thread through? And you're talking about like, oh yeah, Trey was good. It was Germany, woo!
It was wonderful, and I was very happy.
Germany, woo!
Yeah.
Germany was amazing.
That's good. That was good.
That's so good, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I want sausages.
That dude who probably ran up to you probably wanted to try his American foreplay. And his foreplay, like, you're very tall. Get into the bed. God damn. You're a
That's not
very
gonna
beautiful
work well
woman.
for him.
Take off your clothes. Like,
Donkey shit.
I'm like, damn. I mean, can I get a hello first? Holy shit.
No, they don't do that. They just instantly start touching you.
Like I said,
apparently.
they
Hello.
that dude really
No,
probably
hello.
thought you're going
No
to the
guten
Olympics.
Tag.
Well, one dude damn near had his fingers broken.
Mm.
You know.
Should have done it. So some person wants to know, how was the schnitzel?
Fucking amazing. That's how it was.
Delicious.
That's good schnitzel.
It's the best
Yeah.
schnitzel.
It was very good schnitzel.
I actually have a
Right?
coworker.
That's good beer.
That's good. He's an American citizen, but he was born in Germany because his dad married a German lady. And so every 2 or so years, his mom is over there. His son joined the Air Force, and he's at Ramstein,
Yeah.
which is apparently like an hour away from where his mom lives. So like, yeah, the kid got away from home, but like you're still kind of by family. I
Yeah.
kind of see it as cheating, but it is what it is. But yeah, he's about to take his 1 month vacation, and he hasn't visited since like COVID. Because if you thought the protocol in the States was bad,
I don't know. Europe was.
the protocol in the EU, holy shit.
Japan was pretty bad too.
Well, Japan doesn't let anybody in.
That's true.
There's no Allah Akbars being said in Japan. Like, get the fuck out of here. They're like, miss me with that nonsense.
I remember Ramstein was on my dream sheet.
Yeah. They didn't give a shit what was on my dream sheet.
But no, I was dumb and I put Nellis on as number 1 on my dream sheet, and I actually got it. And I was like, "Yay, I actually got it!" And then that was hell.
And then what? Like Las Vegas, the shine off of Las Vegas came off, and you're like, I'm stuck in the freaking desert.
No, actually, I was okay with the desert part. I loved living out there.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but Vegas trouble.
Fair enough. I don't know. They're trying to make the city less gambling based. So I was about to say family friendly, but I was like, it is sporting events. I don't know. But yeah, I heard Allegiant Stadium is a nice thing to be in.
I went to a Germany versus Austria hockey game.
Was it
brutal? Ice hockey?
Yeah.
Okay, because there's field hockey, tonsil hockey. No. I just need to know.
Real hockey.
Okay.
Well, not the Australian hockey.
No, not him either. Yeah, you had to just make sure.
No.
I eventually caught that one. That almost went over my head. I was like, no, I know that. I get that
I'm
reference.
gonna bring that one back. Get back over here.
Yes.
It's like, you took a break from eating your crayons.
Yeah, I'm on a diet. I'm trying not to be like a beach walrus everywhere I go.
I'm on a diet, so I have to eat. On my diet, I have to eat the rose art crayons.
I need the low, not rose art. The hell you think? I make good money, sir. That's like when you realize, like, hey, Wagyu is not out of my price range anymore. You're like, oh no, that's exactly what Crayola versus rose art. Like, man, I'm not fucking poor. This is not in college, Danger Vanessa. Out of the Marine Corps, no job, living off the GI Bill, Danger Vanessa. No, this is This is government employee danger, Vanessa.
Hmm.
This is
And
doing okay with life, danger,
I
Vanessa. I could get the fucking really artsy fartsy crayons where you have to go to the special store.
so I ended up earlier today. I was like, okay, so I went from making this much, or I was like, okay, so my pay grade went from here to here, and I was like, I didn't actually, it never really sunk in until I actually did the calculations today, and I was like, oh, okay, all right, I think I feel better about this now.
Like, this ain't bad.
This ain't bad at all.
No, that's how I feel when I left the. So I worked for the National Park Service for 5 years at
Hmm.
at a historic American Revolutionary War park.
Ooh,
And
all right.
I really enjoyed it, and like I found it fulfilling. I could deal less with like dealing with the public all the time. So when I took my current job, like it was a struggle at first because I got locality pay for Philadelphia, and where I'm at
Ew.
now doesn't have locality pay. So my grade was higher, but my pay was still the same that first year. But
Hmm.
like after, but I was on a career path with like a grade progression.
Hmm.
So once I got through that, I was like, I just doubled my income in 2 years. I made a great decision. And
Hmm.
then I've had other promotions after that. So I'm not like I made a great career decision leaving the National Park Service, although I miss it.
Yeah.
I actually I wanted to work for National Park Service for a while. I wanted to I wanted to do fire watch.
Oh, some what, the isolated towers?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know who well, I know in some state parks they'll have like a volunteer program.
Hmm. But unfortunately, with those, you have to have a 2 year degree. I'm like, I don't have that. Son of a bitch.
Yeah. You should probably get one of those.
No, actually, looking at where I'm at now, I
You
don't
good?
need one.
Oh, okay. The, well, I mean, if you don't need one, there you go.
I don't need one. As it turns out, I don't need one, and I'm okay.
I mean, it's funny. There's like a lot of like tech jobs. It's like a lot of those jobs don't even like they don't necessarily care if you have a degree or not. They want to know what programs can you use or you're familiar with. It's like, what
Hmm.
can you actually fucking do? The piece of paper is kind of like losing its power all around.
It is. It is. And thank goodness people are actually starting to realize that. Uh, unfortunately, some poor souls are getting out of college with these degrees, and they're like, "Oh, I'm going to get a job instantly with this." It's like, no,
Yeah.
no.
Well, with some of those degrees, yeah, like if you get like an engineering degree,
Well, yeah,
or
things like that.
or if you get like a degree that like you're clearly going to go extra credit with these damn degrees, like I'm getting a biology degree because I want to be a doctor. But like, well, okay.
Lesbian
Well, yeah.
dance theory.
Yeah, but if you're getting like I feel like there's a certain class of people like I really feel for, and those are like the social sciences, like
Oh, speak
somebody.
of the devil. Hey,
Yeah.
hockey.
Hi, hockey. I know
Hi,
we were
hockey.
talking about hockeys and you came up. Uh but no, like the people who are like social workers and their state requires like a master's degree, but then their state
Oh,
only pays them $50,000 a year. I'm like, are you really fucking serious
dude.
here
Okay,
right now?
you want to hear some shit that was fucking hilarious. So I was in um Enterprise
Okay.
car rental, right? And the lady who runs the fucking location was bitching about how they just don't have people, and like their phone rings so much they could hire someone just to answer the phones full time because of how much work, like how busy they've been, right? And so I was like, oh, so are you hiring? And she's like, oh yeah, do you have a bachelor's degree? And I was like, to answer the fucking phones at a car rental place? Like, are you serious?
Yeah.
And then she was just like, well, we require a degree, so once the, when they have a degree finished, then like, yeah, we'd be more than happy to hire them. I was like, oh, how the fuck are you going to use their bachelor's degree to answer your phones?
Yeah.
What part of their bachelor's degree are you using?
Well, I know, because this was recommended to me when I got out of college. Apparently, was it Enterprise? It may have been Enterprise. They actually have a management program. So, like that person that they're like, oh, we just need people to answer the phone. They'll actually go through it like a leadership management program, and they're trying to like make managers out of them. So, and it's I
But
think
the
it's
thing
like
that's dumb is they needed people in entry level positions, and they wouldn't even hire that without a degree.
yeah
To work anywhere, to work at any position in enterprise, they want a bachelor's degree.
Well, I mean, when your minimum wage is what it is in some locales, it's like I don't listen. If I have to pay somebody $20 an hour, like I better have you full time, and motherfucker, you better be smart. You know, like I don't even care, man. Like McDonald's, like bro, y'all gonna be struggling.
The thing that killed me is that they, at no point in time was the question of like, what is your degree in? It was just, do you possess one?
Yeah, well, I mean, that's kind of like the military too.
Yeah.
Unless you're trying to go like into a specific program, they're like, "What's your degree in? History, outstanding. We're gonna make you an infantry officer. Come on in. Come on
Yeah.
down."
What's your degree in? Underwater basket weaving. It's funny talk about jobs and whatnot. I remember when I got out, when I finally got down here to Texas. You know, my background, I was ground refueler, POL.
Okay.
And I went to the San Antonio airport, and I was being interviewed to be an aircraft refueler. I was like, yeah, very excited about it and everything. They're like, all right, do you have any questions? I was like, well, we never discussed what the pay was going to be. So, and it wasn't listed in, online when I applied or anything like that. They're like, okay, the pay, it's going to be minimum wage. I was like, excuse me? Yeah, it's going to be minimum wage and whatnot. I'm like, no hazmat pay? No, just minimum wage. I'm like, I'm driving around with 6,000 gallons of jet fuel, and I'm only getting minimum wage. Yeah, no, sorry, bye. On top of that, where I live, I don't live in San Antonio. I don't even live in the same county. Friggin' having to drive all the way out there, which would for minimum wage. Yeah, I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's hard
I've
out
had
there.
It's the thing that I find hilarious is I've had this conversation with a lot of different people because I'm getting close to retirement, and so people are like, "What are you gonna do, like when you retire? Where are you gonna work?" Because I don't want to do what I do now, and I was like, "I'm gonna work for myself," and they're like, "Oh, really?" And then I'll sit there and I like detail out all the different things that I was gonna do and how I'm gonna make money, and then they end up looking at me and they're like, I think that you might actually be able to do that. I was like,
I'm
yeah.
gonna be an entrepreneur, bitches.
Like out of every, like out of all the kinds of people who can work for themselves, there's a huge population of people who just can't, right? There's a huge population of people who don't want all the responsibility, don't have the drive, don't whatever, and legitimately need somebody who is going to be like, this is what you're doing. There's a even larger population of people who just don't care enough, or got a good gig and are just like this is fine. I'm fine here. And then there's people like me where I feel like I'm gonna scoop my eyeballs out every fucking day that I have to listen to some other dumbass try and justify why they do stupid shit. And I've now decided that I'm just going to work for myself, because then if I fail, it's my own fault. And not like I'm not beholden to other people's bullshit. And that also means that if I fail, it's all on me, but I'm not beholden to other people's bullshit. I'm okay with that.
Oh no, you'll be beholden to other people's bullshit. It's just their customers.
I will get to choose.
They're customers.
I will get to choose. Yeah. I get to choose whose bullshit I deal with.
Like, can you
It
make
won't
that
be-
look more like boobies? Like,
No. It looks like
she said no real quick.
no.
Like, can there be more tete on this?
Yes, always. Always.
Not tete, tite.
We need
Okay.
more tits.
Yes.
Well, I do declare.
The
Oh!
bloopers.
Also, I did have somebody who threatened to motorboat me when I was in Germany actually make good on that promise, and it was another chick, and she's the first one out of like 4 chicks who threatened to do it who actually did it.
Yay!
She was crazy drunk.
White the big brass balls on that bitch.
No, it was really funny. So she's actually the first, like the Monday of the second week that we were there, she was riding her bike. That she had rented with a bunch of her, her and her friends all had bikes. They were riding them and everything. She went down this like little embankment thing
Mhm.
and ended up hitting like a curb that she like hit it just wrong, and it threw her from her bike and she shattered her collarbone.
Ooh,
Oh, ouch.
She
It's like the worst thing to
she-
break.
She broke her collarbone. Her bone was like this. She bruised her ribs. She road rash like all the way up her arm. She smashed her head on the ground and fucked up her
Concussion.
knee.
Yay!
Yeah. She blacked out. She woke up in the hospital like a day and a half later. Had no idea what had happened. Like she had to find
In
out what
my
happened.
industry, we call that a TBI.
That's what we were like. So when do you go for a TBI screen? And she's like, they don't do that in Germany. So like she had to go under surgery and everything in Germany. She had to do all this crazy. And she was like, dude, while I was
She
I
better.
was in the hospital.
Is she also in the military?
Yeah, she went.
She
through
better
Check
get
Air
a copy
SOS.
of all that shit.
Oh yeah, it was through
She's
Check
like,
Air
Gus,
SOS.
give me
They-
the paperwork.
And she has a plate that she has to have removed in 18 months.
Nice.
So
I
they're
would
long
keep
enough
that.
for the bone to fuse together,
Yeah,
and then she has
keep
to
it.
get it removed.
Is it titanium?
I don't think so.
Oh, that's also
It's
scars.
Germany, so it's probably ironed.
This good German iron, probably titanium.
But yeah, so she while she was in the hospital, they were giving her like pain pills and stuff, and then every night she would get a beer with her food. I was like you're in the hospital.
It's like milk. It's like milk for Germans. Come on
I was
now.
like, you're in the hospital, you're on pain pills, they give you beer. And she's like, yeah, every night. I was like,
Best. They got the best freaking
Best
service
hospital
ever.
ever.
I
What are
was
you
like,
talking about?
did you drink the beer? She went, fuck no. I was like, okay, that's great.
They're probably like, this American not drinking the beer. Not gonna heal right. Not gonna heal right.
It is absolutely just fucked all of her healing.
Some person
But,
says beer is nutritious. According to a good American named Benjamin Franklin, he said beer was the proof that God loved us and wanted us to be merry and happy. So,
Well, to be fair, it's just like liquid bread. So it's
did you just call it liquid regret?
liquid bread.
Oh, okay. I was like, what? Like, Usually that's called tequila for me. No, that's a lie. Vodka. Oh, that's the truth. That's
Oh.
liquid regret.
That is liquid regret.
For Danger Vanessa. For some people it's not, but for me,
I had a full bottle. That was the one time I blacked out.
yeah.
The
Oh,
only
Vaughn
time
did
in my
post
life I
another
blacked
thing.
out.
Took you long enough, Vaughn.
But yeah, so she was the one that ended up motorboating me. So she had like her arm in a sling. She was
Oh,
very,
so
very
she's
drunk.
So she's drugged up.
Yeah.
Oh,
she,
so
well,
is
so
this
like,
before or after the TBI?
oh, this is after.
Okay.
But the thing that was funny is because we were joking back and forth like all night long. She gave me a hug and like she's like, we have to get a picture, and so she gave me a hug to get a picture, and she nuzzled into my cleavage in the picture, and so in the picture I'm laughing my ass off because I was like, did you just like really get in there? And so I got a picture and I was dying laughing from that, and so I was talking about it again after the fact. And I was like, well, in this one over here, just being all crazy and nestling up into my cleavage, and she was like, what? And I was like, I was talking about how you were all crazy, and she's like, oh, crazy, like, blah, 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 blah. And then she walked forward and just kept doing it until she was in my cleavage. And I just sat there like laughing my ass off, and the people around, like the guy I was talking to, he just jaw dropped, eyes went wide, and he was like, what just happened? I was like, you know, I've had a lot of girls threaten to motorboat me, and I think you're the first one that's ever actually done it. And she goes, you kept saying I was crazy. You can't say I'm crazy and not have it bring out the crazy. I was like,
She was
No,
like,
it-
challenge accepted.
yes, exactly. She's like, you brought this on yourself. And when she was sober again and we had talked about it, she's like, well, I mean, you did kind of.
Challenge her.
She's like, I mean, you kept saying it. I was like, it's fair. Like, I ain't mad at you.
It's like somebody
Like, I-
had to be the first.
I just thought it was hilarious, and I'm like, man, Lola's been threatening to do that shit for fucking years. It was the first time that I had a girl who she threatened and then completed within about 30 seconds of one another. She was like, you know, I'm just gonna, and then she just did it, and I was like, oh, okay.
They're like, oh, hello. Olay.
Well, and the guy was like, so how do you feel about what just happened? And I was like, hits are great, man. And he was like, you're sober. I went, yes. It's like,
No, what you
I'm
can't
also
say.
honest.
What you can't say is some chick motorboated me when I was in military service, and I've been stressed out ever since. Oh my god.
Yeah.
It's
It's
military
been-
sexual
it's been very
trauma.
traumatic.
God. I'm like, do it.
No.
I'm like, do it.
I know too many people who have actually done that kind of shit where they're like, I'm just going to fabricate military sexual trauma and blame it on like random people. Dude, there was a girl that I was a VA with who threatened when one of our guy friends like wouldn't take her up and sleep with her. She threatened to claim, because he was giving her a ride home because she was shit-faced, so he was doing the right thing.
Mm-hmm.
She said that she was going to claim that he assaulted her when she was driving him home, when he was driving her home,
See, that's why you.
if he didn't take her upstairs and fuck her.
See, that's why you can't trust these hoes.
I know. I was like, bro, and she was a victim advocate. And I was like, you fucking know better. Are you kidding me?
You can't trust these hoes. These hoes on the street.
Not about it.
Just all. Who said he had hoes in every area? Is that ludicrous?
Yeah.
Okay.
Of
I
course,
mean, that's,
Corey's the one that knows.
yeah. It's like, yeah,
Yeah.
can't trust them hoes. Them hoes ain't honest. Here you go. I can't talk about hoes anymore.
Too many hoes.
Too many hoes. Too little time.
Too many hoes, not enough area codes.
Hoes are supposed to be like vampires. They don't get an invite to your house. Also, hoes is for everybody. You don't get to say that's my hoe. But like, no. Hoes are community
all
property.
hoe.
Yeah, they're
Yeah,
community.
that
yeah.
hoe is just out there.
That's the community hoe.
Yeah, it's just doing hoish things, just being a hoe.
Oh, that's funny. Oh,
And I
shit.
don't mean Vietnamese. I don't mean like somebody whose name's like Tran Ho. Like that's not a toe. I just don't want a whole nation, Shae, come against your channel. But like you're talking about the hoes. That's like 1/5 of us.
You know what?
It's like-
There's so many.
So many hoes. So many hoes.
there.
Maybe my golden stitch will tell on me. But like we need to tell Vietnam. Danger Vanessa got problem with the hoes. I'm like, yes, but not those type of hoes.
All right.
All right.
I think I'm gonna call it. It's 11:30. I'm supposed to help someone move tomorrow morning, and then. So,
Wait,
Oh,
you're
God.
supposed to help somebody move and do an auction?
yeah,
Yeah.
we'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll see what
Going to
happens.
be
The auction
fun.
is definitely happening.
I mean, send the cat to help. The cat will do the judgment eyes. Like you're just there to supervise, right? Like the cat can do that.
No, I'm there to be the other person to help lift things.
Oh, you're there to help lift the couch. Okay,
Well, you're tall enough.
that is a lot of movement up and down. Are you sure you want
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
because
got- you-
if I
you
hurt
got the
myself,
muscles.
that's just more on my disability.
that? Well, that's true.
Yeah.
That's true. All right, Shae
all right.
Ho, are you gonna end stream?
Yeah,
It's like,
I know. I just zoned out for a second. I was like, sleep time.
huh,
Like, no, you have
pick
to
your
end the stream
clothes-
first.
Yeah, end the
What?
stream.
What?
Go pick a video. Say
I
bye.
thought you were trying to say go take your clothes off.
Well, I mean,
Oh
I'm not
my
on
God.
camera. I can take my clothes off if I want to.
All right. We're just gonna end this. We're not gonna go around the room because
Okay.
fucking everyone knows who we are. Love you guys. Thank you so much, everybody, for watching. There's 36 of you still watching us. I don't know what you're doing. Are you just having like a rough Friday night?
They're about to tell their cousins because their sister has a friend named Fan Ho.
Yeah, probably.
Him, oh.
Well, while we've got the 36, 35, it's dropping now, of you that are still here, don't forget, we've got the auction tomorrow. We've only got 2 blocks. We've got 9 artists total, so it's 4 in the first block, 5 in the second. It is a smaller showing, but that means that if artists have more art, there's a better chance that we can go for more rounds than what we normally would. So you might actually get a chance to get some artwork from your favorite artists. So make sure that you tune in starting at 4. And yeah, we will see you guys. I'm sorry that we were gone for so long. I know I said that earlier, but I'm just gonna say it again. I'm sorry that we were gone for so long. Everybody should blame Sai because I was in Germany and I couldn't stream. So, but thanks everybody for watching, and yeah, we'll see you later if I can find my outro. Where's my outro?
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Love me.
bye.
Time.
Yeah, I'll be the same.
Become a YouTube member. Scan the QR code. Check out our merch site. Thank you all for your support. We love you.
Dankeschön.
Bye.